Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Tonight is another edition of Hong Kong House of Cards, where the points are made up and nothing matters. We are having the North Cemetery scene tonight, involving the group of individuals of the supernatural variety in the city, going in to the Northern Cemetery with the sole purpose of taking the skin off of the Nefandus that's running the place and breaking everything that is currently trying to wake up a mouth. Alright. The meeting position will be about a mile south of the cemetery, a relatively innocuous looking grilling place for a park, where Arthur will show up with Jason and a bag of weapons. We'll start with having people intro themselves. After you intro yourself, please mute. We will start with Tim. Then we'll start with Tiger and Kim. Then we'll start with Solon, then Sean, then Mitchell, then John, then Ian, then Ben, and then finally, hopefully, by the time this is all done, Ari will be back. So Tim, go ahead and start.
Okay. Is it safe to assume that Felicia helped Arthur gather all the weapons he needed? Felicia does have firearms 3, and she does know the kind of things that to get for these weapons.
As far as the firearms, yes, that's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah. So she's probably helping Arthur carry all the weapons and stuff over to the designated meeting place. While she was out, she probably got herself a couple of slings, like some very big elastic slings. Somewhat unnecessary for a girl her size. She's dressed, well, pretty much in the way that this overlay is, except there's no hat, and her hair is pulled back into a ponytail.
Okay. Arthur will make sure that since she's the tactical expert, she gets first choice of the firearms.
Yep, and then she'll pretty much just take, if there is enough, the assault rifle and the shotgun, and unless there's a significant issue with that.
Well, there's 2 shotguns and about 3 assault rifles, so you getting one of each shouldn't be an issue.
Okay.
Alright, now going to Jason.
Jason will have been with Arthur and everything, I guess. So he will opt not to grab a weapon. He'll just look at Arthur and he's like, "So, am I running interference or something?"
Arthur will just kind of smile at him and say, not in a manner of speaking, and he'll notice that the Sal will be pulling up as well. Getting out of the vehicle he'll go to the trunk and open it up and pull out his M82A1A. And he will then rest it on his shoulder. Felicia would notice that he's walking around with a weapon on his shoulder that's supposed to be set up on a tripod, laying down prone and sniping from a distance.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hopefully she says that out loud, by the way.
Okay. Go ahead and also intro for Johnny Tiger.
Johnny will pull up to the meeting place. He's got his usual rings on. He has a more ornate cane than usual. He'll just kind of give a nod to pretty much everybody there because he only really knows Arthur.
He'll nod back to Johnny and say, "Do you need any weapons?"
"No, I think I'll be fine. Thank you, though."
He'll nod his head. Alright, now going to Kim with Eleanor.
Well, you'll see a bear charging out of the woods that stands up on her back paws and legs. Brown bear.
So a brown bear is walking out of the park towards us.
She also stands up and waves to let you guys know she's a friendly.
Jason will wave confusedly back.
As with Arthur.
Ninja comes over. Is it Bosco or is it...
Well, Bosco's a grizzly, so it's probably not Bosco.
Aren't they both brown?
Yeah, the grizzlies are bigger, I think.
Okay. Now going to Solon with Keenby. Go ahead and intro.
Okay. After a hasty last-minute session, Keenby is going to probably make his way up out of some nearby sewer manhole cover type thing, and then make his way towards the meeting place. He actually has taken the time to presumably put on a semi-fresh set of coverings just so his scent isn't quite as bad for people. Mostly so people don't get tempted to leave him on the other side.
Alright. When you come up, Arthur will hand over the two daggers you gave him.
Yep.
And say, we're just waiting for everybody else to show up now. Alright, so Solon, done. Sean, go.
Is it safe that we had some time before we showed up here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Not
cool.
a lot. So, I mean, you could do ritual castings, but if you're trying to actually enchant or create weapons of certain types, it would require.
Who know? I just want to force a shield. That's it.
Okay, that's fine. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I'd be doing it at the observatory, so that'd be -1 diff for it being a sanctum and not. Don't burn any willpower and go into ritual. Shit. At 4 counts though, right?
Yeah.
Because it's base 5. Okay. And then -1. All this math that mage makes you do. And I think I'll be fine with that 7, so 2 towards duration, 5 towards effect.
Alright, you got it up.
Little Michael will arrive probably on, I don't know if he's with Jason or if not, then on his own moped. Pretty much like he is in the picture minus the staff as per usual, and he'll have his backpack kind of set it on the ground next to where he kicked up his moped and look around at the folks there before more or less slinking off towards more where Jason and the rest of them are, the mages.
Alright. Arthur will ask you if you want any weapons.
Look over sheet, see if there's anything that he's useful with. Yeah, no, he'll take a pass on that.
Alright, going now to Mitchell Willie.
Shoshiro will show up. He's wearing some black cargo pants and a black tank top underneath a dark trench coat. He removes his sunglasses long enough to look around and try to see where his fellow shifters wound up, and will start making his way toward Felicia if she can be seen from where he is standing.
Yeah, more than likely it's it's not an open clearing, but it's, you know, easily visible. When Arthur sees Shoshiro, he'll hand back the weapons that were given to him yesterday. The ones that you wanted prepared for the actual scene.
Okay.
So there will be absolutely no difference in how they feel. So it's the only thing that's found there is the glyph that's kind of glowing.
Okay.
Just so everybody knows, the enchantments on these weapons will expire at the end of the scene tonight. All right, now going on to John with Tokugawa.
Tokugawa will approach on foot. He's wearing wooden sandals with rope, combat robe. So it's kind of a traditional, but a little bit looser, baggier, so he can move more naturally. And then he does have a what appears to be like a Oni mask, clearly ceremonial, as well as carrying a number of traditional swords, katana, wakizashi, and tanto. And he will approach, nod to Arthur, since that's the only one he's had any kind of contact with.
Arthur will bow to him as he comes up and ask him if he needs any weapons.
Sorry.
So what's up, Sean?
He's met Little Michael before from the mage scene.
Oh, okay. So you would recognize Little Michael as well.
I'm mistaking. I thought it was Dead to that Michael that was speaking. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm being silly. I just woke up.
No worries.
Sorry, John.
You got me a little confused there too, Sean. Okay. All right. Arthur will ask Tokugawa if he needs any weapons.
He says that could be beneficial. He has not had the opportunity yet to enchant his own.
He'll open up a bag. It's got a couple of knives. It's got a shotgun, a couple of assault rifles, some pistols, like 9.9, no, not like 9mm, things like that.
I would take a pair of knives.
Okay. He'll close up the bag, and we'll go to Finn now.
All right, Finn is going to appear, and he's. If you remember, if any of you paid attention during the 90s in UFC and saw many of the mixed martial artists in their, muscle shirt and jogging pants and all that for their combat fighting styles, that's pretty much what he looks like. He looks like a lithe guy, like runner or spinner or swimmer's build step up. He's wearing sandals as well.
All right, Arthur will. When Finn comes up, Arthur will hand over his hand cannon.
Okay. Okay, so two of the stealthiest people in the room, I don't know who. Whoever's the most stealthiest, the top two stealthiest will get a automatic success on their stealth rolls for the rest of the scene.
Anyone else want that?
I'm gonna let our Nosferatu take the stealth bonus.
Not a bad idea.
And my fetish is activated. And he's going to take his gun, nod thanks, and just step to the side, nodding to those who he met the night before.
He's going to ask if there's any other weapons you want out of the bag.
He'll poke his nose in, look. He'll grab an assault rifle, I guess.
Okay. All right, now we're going to Marcus.
Can people hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Ben.
All right, go. Marcus is going to walk up towards the group in a very mile-eating pace. He's dressed from neck to toe in charcoal black. He basically looks like he just stepped out of Metal Gear Solid 5, except he's got all of his limbs intact. He's got the eye patch. He's got the scars all over his face. He doesn't have the horn. but he does have something akin to a sneaking suit. It's basically a charcoal black uniform with the body armor coverings over it. And he approaches... What?
Sorry, go ahead.
And he approaches towards the guy he gave his weapons to last night.
Arthur will hand back your 4 throwing weapons, your Gladius, and I believe you also gave him an Aegis, correct?
He gave him a tower shield, 4 phylums, a short spear, and a Gladius.
Yeah. Arthur will hand all that stuff back. They'll be glowing. They'll have a glowing rune on them. Arthur will say, "Thanks for joining us."
Marcus will nod quietly, put all of the gear on in the appropriate spots, pull the tower shield onto his arm, and make sure that the sword is belted on properly.
All right. And now, Ari, if you're back and ready, go ahead and post your intro.
Yeah, I'm back.
All right.
Where are we meeting up, first of all? Because I asked what I'd missed and nobody told me.
Oh, sorry. Basically what you missed is everybody showing up, getting their weapons. We're meeting in a small little grill area of a park that's about a mile south of the... Well, not really a mile south, more like 500 feet south of the cemetery gates as well.
Alright. Serena shows up in an ambulance, an older ambulance, that has been painstakingly made into a passable and filmy version of a Ghostbusters Ecto 1. And rather visible in the back are several signs that say "Keep back, filming in progress." So, hey, we have a cover story. And she comes out and nods to everyone there, walks up to Arthur and says, "You got my lightning gun?"
Arthur will hand it over. It'll look completely intact, just like it was when it left, except for a faintly glowing rune on the barrel of the weapon.
That's fine.
Right.
I'm not sure if it's clear, but that lightning gun has to weigh at least 50 kilos for it to not accrue paradox.
Yeah, and Arthur's struggling with it.
Yeah,
because
and
his better body wore it off.
yeah, Serena will heft it because I did take 3 strength for a reason.
Yeah. All right. So once everybody is here, a young boy that will look familiar at about 14 years old will walk up wearing the ceremonial burial clothing of a Chinese civilian with a crow on his shoulder. As he comes up, the temperature of the area drops about 20 degrees. So I'll let you guys react to that real quick.
Raptor, do you see my private chat?
Huh? Oh.
Tokugawa will give him a formal bow.
Right.
So I'm a Shinto priest.
Oh, I apologize. Who just rolled up?
Ping, the 14-year-old Risen. I don't think you've actually met him. So, 14 years old, Chinese boy, black hair, brown eyes, wearing the burial clothing of a Chinese civilian, with a crow on his shoulder. As he approaches, the temperature of the area drops 20 degrees.
Felicia has met him once. It was
Okay.
the first time he turned up.
Okay, so yeah, you recognize him.
Yep. If other people are bowing, then Felicia will probably follow suit, if only so she doesn't show disrespect.
Serena will bow as well.
Shoshiro will specifically bow to the crow.
The crow will nod its head towards him, as if it understands.
Finn will actually offer a bow to both the individual and the crow.
They'll both bow back.
Jason's just gonna say stop.
Eleanor's gonna try
Jason's
and
just gonna say what?
Stop.
and Eleanor's gonna try and sniff him.
Marcus is going to.
Just so Eleanor knows, he does smell like a corpse because that's what he's wearing. Ping will actually offer Jason a high five.
Jason will gladly take it. I imagine his
Marcus-
face is very cold.
All right,
Marcus is going to actually wrap his spear onto his shield in the Roman salute.
The child will look confused because he is actually only 3 months dead.
He didn't learn nothing about no Romans.
Chinese peasant, what do you expect? Arthur is going to look at the group and say, well, here's the situation. He's got his friends that are going to help us on their side. We're going in. It's going to be ugly. If I get knocked out doing what I've got to do, guys go on without me, leave me behind, understood?
All right.
I hug him.
Felicia will very solemnly nod.
Yeah,
Another nod
Michael
from
will
King
do. Like, he's a little concerned about the thought of leaving anyone he knows behind, so.
I think Michael and Felicia are on the same boat. I don't think they're about that life.
One thing Arthur will do is he will walk to each person and hand them 3 blunts.
No,
For the vampires, they won't get blunts. They'll actually get these little capsules. Well, those 3 of them. Which Arthur will look at everybody. If you don't know what to do with it, well, it's a little too late. But if you guys get injured to the point where you need healing and I'm not there to do it, use those.
She'll nod.
At which point, Arthur will look over towards the direction of the graveyard and say, "Well, our illustrious daughter of Ether has provided us with a suitable transport."
That was the plan.
Arthur's going to get into the passenger seat, carrying his 2 sacks of different things.
Question before we get going, just so everyone's on the same page. What is the plan?
Alright. Arthur's like, was that from Jason or was that from Johnny?
Jason.
Alright. Alright, the plan's this. We're going to head to the barrier. I'm going to do something highly vulgar. At the same time, Ping's going to do something on his side of the veil. What we're going to do is take down the barrier. After that, you're going to fight your way to the tower. Everybody who's currently here, because Meg had to leave, has been kissed by Cordelia and now has death side up.
As per the flaw?
As per the Spirit 1 ability of seeing into the shroud.
Okay.
All right. Serena will put a hand on Arthur's shoulder and she'll say, "If you need etheric energy, I think I can provide."
Arthur will nod his head, thanks. At which point he'll then remember something, pull out a sack of coins. He'll walk to Jason, hand him 3. Walk to Michael, hand him 3. Walk to Tokugawa, hand him 3. And then walk to Serena and hand them 3. They look like Chinese, ancient Chinese coins. They are TAS.
Yes!
Neat.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Arthur walked to the other mages and handed them 3 coins each that are TAS. So he's basically like, here, in case I can't get them to you, these are your backups.
Righto. Serena did basically just give Arthur permission to tap into her legend if he needs to.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Marcus will briefly take 2 silver coins out of one pocket, run them between a couple of fingers a few times, and then place them back in his pocket. By the way, they do look like old world money.
Okay. So highly recognizable.
Yeah.
Dinars or lira?
What would have been the currency of Rome 2,200 years ago?
Drachmas?
Could have been drachmas. If they were from Greece, it would have been dinars, but it could have been drachmas.
I believe it's drachmas.
Okay, so they're drachmas. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. So now that everybody's got their goodies, Arthur's going to get into the passenger seat and wait for everybody to load up.
Yep.
Cicero will grab his bag and pack it into the vehicle with him.
As soon as I can get dice stream to reload. Actually, someone roll me 5 dice, because this is taking too freaking long.
Yeah, I'm having an issue getting my dice stream to come up on the side. There's. Yeah, a minute. I may just actually leave that up.
Sorry,
Only
just to point out, denarius would be the Roman monetary from 2,500 years ago.
3 successes.
Okay, so yeah, capacitors are charged.
Alright, alright, John answered your question. They would be considered dex brawl because fist weapons are considered dex brawl.
Gotcha.
May I spend blood?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
Just as long as you understand, if you get below half your blood pool, you will start looking at everybody like their snack.
Granted. Okay.
Especially the shooters, they look extra juicy.
I will not be going below. I have 13 blood points. Typically, I'll be dropping to 8, which is still well above half. 6 to 7 would be the halfway mark.
All right.
For you guys, you seem to prepare, woke up to the back of the van. You get transported to the Hallman, and then Clement.
Alright,
Yes.
you're good.
Jason's gonna look at the cell.
DeSal's gonna get in. There's a jingle coming from the bag on his back that sounds like ammunition.
Yeah. While he's sitting there, Finn is checking every bullet in the handgun.
Because we're still loading up, I thought I was running out of time. Serena's also going to cast a Forces Shield around herself. Anything that's attacking her essentially is going to get struck by lightning from the gun.
Sounds good. Alright, so you got your Forces Shield up, which is... yours is basically an attack barrier, while Michael's is going to be... takes away successes.
Righto. Yeah, mine's retaliation, which is all nice.
Yeah. That means that it won't actually take away any successes from somebody attacking you, it just will deal it back.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody's pretty much loaded up.
Marcus will load up.
Just waiting on Tim to get back, and we're in transit to the graveyard.
Right.
I'm gonna wait for Tim to get back before I start narrating.
Brett,
Yep.
Jason's gonna ask DeSal if he happened to bring any rubber bullets or anything.
Okay.
Got any?
DeSal's gonna smirk, and he's going to pass him a clip. And the clip is going to say on it, "Blessings of Owl. Let his talons shred."
What does this mean, Sal?
Well, you need something that's going to affect the Shadowlands.
Yeah, but no, this was for Sam, because she is Nafandi, and murder is a short-term solution to a long-term problem in her case.
Sal just smiles and says, I'm here for Sam.
Oh. Well, that's anticlimactic, but okay.
What, do you want me to channel through you? I can. It won't be pleasant.
Sounds terrifying. Don't do that thing.
Alright, go ahead, Kim.
I want to ask, who needs to get to the tower quickest to clear the way?
What?
Who needs to get to the tower quickest to clear the way?
Is going to look back and point at this, point at Sal and say, those two have to be the ones to take out Sam. Michael would be highly advisable to be there as well.
Strength 7 enough for 3 people? 3 small people?
You broke up on that. What'd you say, Kim?
Is strength 7 enough to carry 3 small people?
They're not small people, and one of them is actually carrying a very heavy, very powerful weapon.
And I have a backpack full of foci.
Yeah.
And again, strength 7's enough to basically carry a small car, so...
Yeah, I guess that would work then. Alright, Tim, is Felicia getting in the bus?
Oh, wasn't done.
Oh, sorry.
She'll look at you 3 and be like, alright, you're through with me. I'll get you in close, and then I'll turn around and distract.
To ride the bear? I finally get to ride the bear. Everyone else has got to ride the bear.
Do we happen to have a sniper rifle with us?
A sniper rifle?
Yeah.
The thing that's on DeSal's back is technically a sniper rifle. It's an M82A1A.
He's gonna look at him and go, I suppose you're gonna be using that, eh?
He'll nod his head. And he'll pass over a round from the weapon. How much Spirit Lore do you have, or Weaver Lore?
None.
Oh. Then you would recognize the sigil, that's fine.
Oh, I have Glasswalker lore and Spirit lore, if that can help.
Okay. It's the symbol for Clashing Boom Boom is on those rounds.
Yes! If she actually sees the symbol for Clashing Boom Boom, she'll throw out a really quick salute.
Salute back. Alright, Kim, you had something else you wanted to say?
Oh no, I'm good.
Alright, anybody else got anything they want to say before I narrate the entrance?
Yeah, he'll land back the bullet and say, okay, good luck with that.
I will say that while Arthur's doing his thing, Serena will be setting up the back we're filming signs just so we've got a cover story.
Alright, sounds good.
Makes it slightly less vulgar too. So
yeah. Alright. So if everybody's ready, here comes the icky part. They drive up to the edge of the cemetery, and there is a highly disturbing presence there, like highly disturbing. People don't want to be there. The first thing that is going to happen is that Arthur and Ping will get out of the vehicle and walk towards it, and everybody gets the feeling that that's a bad idea. That shouldn't be happening. They shouldn't be doing that. Let's see. This one is spending willpower. 2.
Hey Brett, just a point. While they're walking Finn is going to be covering them with the assault rifle to make sure they don't get jumped from the seat where he's sitting.
All right.
From
You
where
see
he's
that-
sitting.
What you guys can see, if whoever's looking out the windows, please let me know, and I'll let you know what you see. Spend willpower to continue.
Oh, Felicia should be looking out the windows at least. She'd be a little curious. Sorry.
All right, you see Ping. All right, that's enough. No need to get too greedy. You see Ping is channeling some kind of black ichor from out of thin air that only seems to be showing up in the Wraithlands. There are 3 other Wraiths wearing funeral robes nearby that are standing at the ready. You see a big black barrier in the way, and you also see shifting forms behind that. What you see Arthur do is he takes 3 of those coins and cracks them open, and they become a pure white energy. At which point the energy gets bigger, gets bigger, gets bigger, and then it starts spinning. Starts spinning faster and faster. Whoever's ever fought alongside Arthur will recognize this particular technique. And I say technique because the thing that Arthur is saying while he's doing this is, I have to say it, don't I?
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
Wind style, Rasen Shuriken.
Oh, fuck yes.
And it all of a sudden leaps into size and starts whipping really fast. It actually takes on the look of the Rasen Shuriken, wind whipping around him. At the same time, in the Shadowlands, you see the same thing happening with Ping's Ichor energy. They both hit the barrier at the same time, and it goes crack. So, 1, 2, there's 1. Okay. Tiger?
Yep.
Okay. To explode. Spirit Prime.
To what?
2 docs explode Spirit Prime.
Ugh.
It's so basically Arthur is going to. I'll let you decide this. You're my mage AST. You're gonna have to learn to do this eventually, based upon my own rules. What happens to Arthur?
Give me a second to re-familiarize myself with them because I haven't looked at them in that. I haven't had to. Sorry, guys.
But while this is going on, is it assumed that the people that need to go straight in are ready to go?
Well, right now nobody's making any moves to go in because, based upon what happens with Arthur, is going to determine how everybody reacts to it. Because Arthur told people that if anything happens from going without him, and I know at least 2 people here that aren't going to follow that.
Okay, so you said Spirit Prime, and only 2, right?
Yeah.
So that gives you, what, 2 bashing and a trivial flaw?
Yeah.
Okay. There aren't trivial flaws listed, is the thing. I could make sense of it.
Given what he's doing, you could stick him in the Umbra, or stick him in the wall.
It's not really trivial, though, is it?
It is, because Arthur has the ability to pull himself out of it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will get stuck in the Umbra, I guess. No, the wall, because you're fucking around with the wall, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll get stuck in the wall.
Okay, so half of Arthur vanishes. For those of you that play Guru, or play people that have used Spirit, you've seen this happen before. Something's just nudged him into the space between dimensions.
Oh shit, we gotta pull him out.
Yeah.
Like, at least to Felicia, that means that they should pull him out. Is anyone really jumping to that?
If he's starting to disappear, Serena's gonna put two and two together and try to grab onto his shoulder.
All right.
This looks like a thing that we should stop from happening. Yeah.
Yep. But
If Finn is stepping out, he doesn't grab Arthur, but he is moving with those that are trying to help him and giving them cover in case something attacks.
All right.
Marcus will actually move in front of the group and place his shield and spear in the direction of the enemy.
All right.
Jason is going to look at everybody else. Anybody that can help him get halfway out of wherever the hell he is, do so. I'm guessing it's some kind of Umbra bullshit, so Shifters, I'm looking at you. Michael,
Alright, let's
you're with me, let's go.
Eleanor is going to walk in front of you three.
I apologize. Who's you three?
Michael, Jason, and Master Dassault.
Okay.
All right. So as the wall comes down, because this is all kind of happening simultaneously, you'll see ugly-looking motherfuckers on the wall start clawing their way towards the group. As this happens, you'll see one of the race that's on your side will step forward, and I need to make a pathos roll on this. Where is that? It's my cast theater. Damn it, Ping was my castigator. Never mind. I'll use Argus. There we go. Manipulation Argus is... Well, that's not what you want to see on an Argus roll.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting.
Absolutely.
It's just a failure. It's just a failure. Okay. So the boy will reach out as if trying to draw something, and instead he'll get a nope, at which point he'll look very frustrated.
Out of character, is it accompanied with a slide whistle sound?
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope, not quite.
Are we hearing a whole lot of xylophones around here?
Yeah. Wah, wah, wah.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
All right, so you'll when that happens, this little girl will actually walk forward to one of the specters crawling around, and thank God that she's got this, because this is going to be hilarious, and it works. Because Moliate's a bitch. She grabs the specter and transforms it into an ashtray.
Ashtrays.
Stop
She really
by Moliate 4 successes.
She
All
kicked
right.
his ash.
Finally, the other little girl will walk forward, and she's got this in particular, so... One success. She'll shriek that nobody can hear, because you don't want to hear this. And where's my doppelgangers? Well, that's unfortunate for them. One success. They will run. Three of them will run away. There's still 5 of them around. So people with weapons, roll initiative.
What do I roll for that?
You roll a d10, and then you add your wits and your dexterity.
Okay. Wits 2, dex 3. Could someone roll? Oh, wait, derp. I can roll it myself, but it just won't show up.
Oh, okay.
A 22 initiative for Finn.
Jesus fuck, you asked Spirit of the Fray? Damn.
Of a sort.
Nice. So, 12. Fucking Arun's running around with 15, making me feel hell inadequate and shit.
Okay, I'll help Brett keep track of this stuff. If people go ahead and post it in the chat.
Can do.
I'm going to be running NPCs and enemies for initiative. So
I got a 12.
Post it in the chat, and then I'll be able to handle it.
I got you. As soon as it gets over to chat, yeah.
No problem. That's
Okay. So, as a clarification, what are we engaging right now?
Spectres.
The specters are just coming for that ass?
Yeah, basically, there were about 8 of them. The one person that could actually create a barrier of his own failed. One got transformed into an ashtray. 3 more got sent running. That leaves 4.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take a rage for engaging in combat.
Sounds good. All shifters engaging in combat may take 1 rage.
Yay! That counters my expenditure.
For Ian, what was your initiative again?
22.
Tokugawa goes before Marcus. Marcus's dex is 3.
And I love those life casting rituals.
Quinn Bai, what's your dex? And Soshiro, what's your dex?
He will beat me. My dex is only 3. His is 5.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have listed that.
No problem. Felicia, what's your dex? And and where was the other 15? Serena, what's your dex?
Felicia's dex is 5 in Krynos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, quick thing, Brett. I meant to roll this earlier, and I apologize for that. You think I can get a quick Abe Crafts blessing?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Anybody else need to roll anything else that should have been rolled before we started?
Yeah, I'll hit a craft a blessing too. It's wits plus crafts, right?
Yep. I got nothing on mine, unfortunately. But that's okay.
Do I need to roll stealth? Because if so, I'm going to.
Yeah, if you didn't activate.
I did activate
Obfuscate.
Opt 2, but I'm taking no chances. I don't know if they have a way to see past it like Auspex.
Technically, the way that they see past it, they're not going to be able to see it anyway, because life sight doesn't work.
Good point.
On you.
So in that case, just go with it.
Yeah. Just
I'll
go
roll
with
it.
it. Until I say otherwise, just go with it.
Okay.
And you,
All right. Just for ease, if you guys could put it up on your counter now that I've got everyone's initiative. Going first is Finn, followed by Quinn Bai, followed by Soshiro, followed by Felicia, followed by Serena, followed by Eleanor, followed by Michael, followed by Jason, followed by Tokugawa, followed by Marcus, followed by Johnny last.
Alright. Give me 1 minute, I'm still rolling my NPCs and enemies.
Alright. Then I have a quick question for anyone other than Brett who's doing stuff. Can I get the moon phase for tonight?
Moon phase. I can get that one quick.
You're past the shroud. The moon is dark.
No, but that still matters. Like, the moon
Okay.
phase and the Tellurian does matter for rage rolls.
There you go. Sorry.
And as an Arun, rage rolls are very important to me.
Because I forgot to post it before, Arthur's at 14. once he gets out of the, ickiness.
If my computer would stop being slow, we're in the northern hemisphere, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
When you asked for us to put that in the
It is a full moon.
Oh, Felicia gonna be doing some work.
19th and the 20th are full moon.
Okay,
Along with
yeah.
the 21st, because it's like that little sliver, and unless Brett wants to count that as not full moon, it's pretty much a full moon.
It worked. It's full moon.
These next 3 days, 19th, 20th, and the 21st, full moon. Enjoy.
Oh boy, alright. I'm gonna be keeping my rage well below 6.
When you asked us to put that in the counter, did you mean like the order that we were going in, or actual initiative total?
Actual initiative number. That way we have if it gets buried in the chat or anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to adjust mine to 15 so that we know that I go after Kinbai.
Okay.
But we have 2 other 15s.
Oh, that's a bad idea then.
Actually, let's just do it based on order number. So Finn would be 1, Quinby, and we'll adjust when Brett has his NPCs. So Shiro is 3, Felicia is 4, Serena is 5, Eleanor is 6, Michael is 7, Jason is 8, Takagawa is 9, Marcus is 10, and Johnny's 11.
Okay, so NPCs. DeSal's going on 20. Ping is going on 15. Onlai is going on 15. Shadu is going on 14. G is going on 12, and the Spectres are going
You're
on 10.
going way too fast for me there, Brett. DeSal's at 20.
Ping's at 15.
Okay.
Onlai is at 15. And they have the same decks and the same woods.
Onlaw is 15 as well.
Yeah.
Is there any tiebreaker for the 2 of them?
Ping's the boss.
Okay. They're NPCs. Do you want to just stack them at the top of initiative above the PCs or down below?
We can, except for DeSal, we can stack them at the bottom.
Okay. Any other NPCs that you needed? And then I'll reorder this list so everyone knows their number.
Let's see, there is some. Chiandu is at 14. Ji is at 12. And the Spectres are at 10.
And then Spectres are at what?
10.
Okay, 1 second.
Quick clarification question, because I'm too lazy to look it up because it requires scrolling through the book. Can rage go above your permanent level in temporary
Yes,
stores?
but at the end of the scene it goes away.
Okay.
If it's above your normal level.
Okay. I did not remember. Thank you.
No problem. Same for any other power stat. If it's above your cap, it disappears at the end of the scene.
Alright, as soon as Sean has initiative set up, you can go ahead and start. That you know of.
Okay, so who's going first?
1 second.
Yeah, waiting for Sean to get the initiative set up.
All right. First is Finn. Second is Daisao. Third is Quinn Bai. Fourth is Soshiro. Fifth is Felicia. Sixth is Serena. Seventh is Eleanor. 8 is Ping. 10 is Onlao. 11th is Michael. 12th is Sao Du. 13 is Jason. 14th is Takagawa. 15th is Marcus. 16th is Ji Lee. 17th is the Spectres, and then 18th is Johnny.
Won't be here
Poor
for a
Johnny.
minute.
Please inform me of any initiative changes based on shifting or buffs, and I'll update accordingly.
All right. So, reverse declaration takes a hell of a long time, so we're going with basic declaration. So, Finn is first. Declare and go.
You're muted, brother.
I'm going to spend 2 rage for extra actions. And the first specter that I can see, I am shooting.
All right.
10 dice at -4 difficulty.
I'll note the rage for you. 2 rage spent. Finn?
All right. Do you need somebody to roll the dice for you, or do you have your own dice turn? Oh, never mind.
One.
Never mind. Just making sure.
That's it. Well, I'll get to that in a second. This is my attack roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 9 carry over. And it's 7 damage for the assault rifle.
Yep.
So 16 damage dice. Holy cripes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage.
All right.
Is it 7 Spectres now?
What? Well, there were 4 attacking. Now there's only 3.
There's only 3, okay.
And now I have to roll rage, sorry?
What? No,
Somebody-
rage happens at the end of standard everyman
Oh.
actions. All
Sorry,
right,
somebody
so
said roll rage, so but I was confused there for a second.
no, John was saying he's notating your rage.
Oh,
Thank you, Sean, for acting as narrator and helping out in the scene.
No problem.
All right, so as you put holes through the specter, you see it get grabbed by some unseen force and yanked and flung into the maelstrom. Because that's what harrowing is, and it sucks balls. Unless you're a specter, and then you love it. Okay, that would bring Desal up next. Desal is going to level his M82 at a specter and is going to pop around. Let's see, where's that? 10 dice.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Did I skip numbers?
Why, what's up?
1 second. It's not a biggie. The fuck up isn't let's see here. It isn't until later down the line, so keep going, you're fine for now.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 carry over, 5 plus 10. Three, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he fires off a round that not only impacts, but knocks the specter back like about 20 feet. At which point it's so battered it gets sucked into heroin. Okay. Alright. Who is next on the initiative?
Next should be Quinn Bai after DeSalle. Also, anyone whose initiative is below 9, move your initiative up 1. I skipped a number accidentally. Actually, like move it. Reduce your initiative number by 1. So if you were 11, you're actually 10th position. I skipped a number in there. I skipped 9, more importantly.
Okay. All right. So who's up after DeSalle?
That would be Quinn Bai.
Okay.
Okay, is it possible to, since I have 2 daggers, basically attack with each thing? I know I have to split dice for that.
You
Right.
do have to split dice, yes, and it's rounded down. So if you have 9 dice total, it's rounded down to 4 each.
Is there any
Also,
difference?
the ambidextrous spec. I mean, not ambidextrous spec. I mean,
I do not. I do not have that merit. No, so I
Your
take
second attack is +1.
+1 difficulty.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, is there any difference between the remaining 2 specters?
No, they both look to be about the same.
Okay, just making sure. I'm going to go up behind them and wait. They're not close enough to attack 1 on each. I'm guessing that would probably mess me up further.
No,
Just 2 on 1 then.
you can close to 1. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, closing to 1, stab, and my dice pool for attacking is Dex plus melee, specialty, and ambushes, which this qualifies as. So that would be 9 dice. So 4 and 4.
All right. Roll. Difficulty 7.
Okay, blowing a willpower. And it's difficulty 7 for the second attack, not the first, right?
It's for both because you're dividing your attention.
Can I interrupt 1 second while he's rolling that? Do be aware, vampire players, your willpower's regeneration is different from mortals. You're not living. It comes back once a week, not once a day.
News to me, but all right.
That is my book unless Brett says otherwise.
No,
Okay.
that's perfectly fine. It's easier for living things to regain their willpower than something that's dead and rotting. No offense.
Okay.
All offense taken.
I'm not rotting. I just smell like it. Anyways, rolling. First attack. 2 successes, so 1 over to damage. I'm going to see if the thing's even alive after the first hit.
Okay. It's 5 dice, difficulty 4 because it's
6. I have strength 5 right now, but it's
Okay.
strength 6 thanks
Strength
to
plus
potence,
1.
and daggers are strength plus 2. So
Okay.
that would be 6, 7, 8, 9 damage if you count the overage. So I'm going to roll 9 dice.
All right.
And this is difficulty 6, like normal.
What's difficult? I thought it was oh, that's Fang Dagger. Never mind.
No, that's the diff we're talking about. That's for the attack roll.
Okay.
It dead yet?
Give me 1 minute. You're bouncing around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, actually, it's not dead.
Second attack.
Coming for that ass.
Whiff.
Oh well.
It's alright, double tap.
No double tap for Nosferatu. All right, next up.
I think that's me.
Yeah.
Next up is Soshiro.
Okay. Having unzipped the bag and retrieved his quiver and his bow upon getting out of the car, he's going to attempt to shoot whatever is closest. Looks like it's barreling in.
Are you going to shoot the one that just got stabbied or the one that's...
I will shoot one that has not been stabbied.
Alright, that's the other one then.
Okay. I do not know the difficulty for this, because there's not a column for that in the W20 book. But whatever it is, since you guys have ruled that it's Dex Athletics, it is at a -1 difficulty.
So I'd say diff 5.
Okay. Ooh. Bam, 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 bam.
All right, yeah, you hit.
Okay, that's 4 damage.
Roll that beautiful B footage.
Okay. So is that just 4 straight dice of damage? It's been a long time since I've D10.
It rolls over. It's all damage rolls over, which is why damage is absolutely broken.
Well, if you put the shot in the right place, it's going to go down.
Did you roll your additional successes?
Oh, I did not. No.
Yeah, I got 5 successes, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 4 roll over.
Okay, so 4 of them will roll over.
Yep. You always subtract 1 from whatever base success on rollover because you have to dedicate 1 to actually hitting.
Okay. So then I roll 4 more then.
Yeah.
So this is 1 damage success so far. And then I got 2 successes.
Okay.
Unless
All right, you catch it. It looks upset. It's like really an arrow. Okay. All right. Next up, by the way, Ian. It doesn't matter. You went first regardless. No sense in pouring salt wounds.
And Brett,
Yeah.
in chat.
I'm having a hard time keeping up with chat and also keeping
Sorry.
dice rolls.
Sorry.
All right. Who's next?
I believe it's Felicia.
Okay.
Although, did you want to give Solon his 1 more damage die, because that may affect what Felicia does.
Yeah, you can roll 1 additional damage die. It's got 10 corpus, so you can take a little bit closer to death, or harrowing in this case.
It didn't do it, but oh well.
All right, then. So there's only 2 more specters left.
Yep, one that's got an arrow sticking out of it, and one's got. And there's still an Arthur that's trying not to get sucked into the or
All right.
wall.
Fuck it. Felicia's dropping 2 rage just in case.
Okay.
Roger.
And she's going to blasty, the one that Shoshiro's fighting. She's gonna focus fire that one.
All right, roll it.
Is she close enough for it to be point blank range?
It's about 10 feet away, so I thought 5 feet is point blank.
It might be.
I'll say that if you take steps, you can get to point blank range.
Would it take an action to do those few steps?
It will take your move equivalent, so you won't start your combat on it.
Okay, as long as she can fire in the same turn, she'll go ahead and do that.
Yeah. Yep, go right ahead.
Okay, move a couple steps forward. Take aim with her shotgun. That's diff 4 for being at point blank range, and
You're not going to get the training sight and point blank at the same time.
oh, I'm sorry.
I say you said you're getting into range and aiming.
No, she's not aiming. Like when I say aiming, like she's just like raising her gun to it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
You gotta clarify this with this game especially.
Yeah, I apologize. So it's going to be just 9 damage dice. This wasn't her best combat roll.
Alright.
Not too bad, not too bad. That's 4 damage to him.
Okay. It takes the shotgun blast. It's got holes in it, and it is hissing at you.
Felicia snarls back.
All right. Next up,
All right. How many of them are left?
there's 2 of them. One that's been stabbed, and one that's been shot with an arrow and shot with a shotgun.
All right. Well, then Serena's gonna flat out on the one that's just been stabbed. So she's firing full auto.
Okay.
Is that going to hit me?
Shouldn't.
Don't botch.
Don't exactly.
Don't botch on 16
No,
dice
that's-
because auto adds
the dice.
Yeah, so diff 7 for that. So I
Should be
hit.
diff 8 on full auto.
Yeah, but I'm specialized in this weapon.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That doesn't reduce the diff, but it does give you extra
that adds
successes.
that doubles your tens, which works out better for you in the long run. But
It's a personal gun, specifically custom tailored and all that shit. That would lower diff.
Okay. You hit it. Roll your damage.
Alright. And you rolled three dice when I couldn't load it and was charging the capacitors. You got 3 successes with that, I think.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright. So So bam.
Let's see. How much? I'm lagging pretty badly.
5 damage ag to the ghost.
All right. Congratulations. You're the
'Cause
only
I ain't
person
afraid
so
of no
far.
ghost.
Well, no, you're the only person so far to not Hero. When he hits it with the lightning gun, it poofs, like just disintegrates.
Serena will blow out the tip of the lightning gun just to be cool and pass the ish.
Yeah. And yeah, that is the rule. Ones will take away tens. So next time you guys roll your damage, if you have any ones, tens go. If you have any tens and any ones, tens go away first. Because it's supposed to negate the epicness of your actual attack.
Yeah, it's a balancing act with the exploding dice. They always take away the highest success first.
I will allow anybody who spend rage for actions that does not actually get to use them to recoup that rage. Because
Okay.
I'm not a dick.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Brett. Thank you, Brett, for not being a dick.
All right. Next up on the initiative scale.
Next up, after Felicia and Sharina, should be Eleanor.
All right.
Okay. Eleanor's gonna hold until these scrubs get on her back, and then she can.
Okay. Eleanor is holding. Next up.
Ping.
All right. Ping is gonna hold his action, due to the fact that he's actually doing something else at this time.
After Ping should be One Law.
Who?
On Law or whatever. The
online.
One of your NPCs. Yeah.
All right, that's actually a good idea. Online is going to run up to the specter that's been damaged and is going to punch it in the face. So first thing I need to do is roll Pathos, then I roll Expel. Because when a Wraith punches somebody in the face, it's never just, punching them in the face.
It's punching them in the face with angst.
Yeah, stone hand punch,
or
but yeah.
Obliviate, because this gets very nasty.
Yeah. Fortunately, Online does not have actual .5. It does have .3, and .3 does add to rates. So
Works for everyone.
yeah.
Oh, someone's taking ag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not loving unless you take some ag.
Ag is love.
Ag is life.
Lightning to the face.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now I just got it. Or this is 6 dice. And yes, so as Anlai runs up, his fist turns into actual stone, punches the wraith in the face and the specter in the face, and it disintegrates.
Fucking glorious.
All right. Anybody else doing anything before I end combat, or at least end this round of combat?
Going back into op if I have a chance.
Jason's gonna yell, "Mount the bear," and then jump on the Krynos girl.
All right.
Charging capacitors again.
Guess I'll follow Jason.
2 for that.
All right. Go ahead, Sean.
Oh, I was just following Jason's lead and I guess popping on the wall.
All right. And this combat is over. DeSalle will shoulder his weapon. By the way, Felicia would have noticed that when he fired that weapon, he basically scoped it.
Sorry, what?
He no-scoped it.
Oh, nice.
So basically, he took a weapon that's supposed to be a long-range sniper rifle, brought it up to his shoulder, and fired a round.
Finn's gonna fist bump his fellow gunman who between the two of them did epic.
Felicia's just in here just mad jelly at this no-scoping.
Didn't realize there's gonna be Halo 3 in here.
Exactly, shit.
Hey, when you live to be over 1,000 years, you can decide how you want to fight.
God damn it.
360 no scope.
Does he fist bump back?
Yeah, he'll fist bump back. He's going to load up onto the bear as well, and the bear will now take off, right?
Yes, at full speed. Straight
Okay.
towards it, not stopping.
Yeah, Finn's gonna follow as best as he can.
Okay.
He's in Krynos form. I doubt there's I seriously doubt there's room for him on the bears anymore.
All Krynos are fucking huge, dude. Like, they're 15 foot tall.
Yeah, like, Felicia's just sitting over here being 9 feet, looking up hella salty.
If Finn jumps on Felicia's back.
Oh, God.
Wow.
But on some real shit, Eleanor is in Krynos carrying 3 different people? Okay. On approach...
No, he actually does, and then looks at Felicia and goes, "No, this seemed like such a good idea when I thought of it," and climbs back down.
Yeah, wasn't the best idea. But she'll watch Eleanor 6, checks her corners for her, make sure that there's no one running up on them.
Is
All right.
dude still stuck in the gauntlet?
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, I think
I'm
they're
gonna go
all
help
approaching.
him.
It seems like they're all approaching, though, because that's what I was understanding.
Yeah. But the people
can't
started
see
running away and just left Arthur behind the gauntlet, so...
Oh, I didn't move. I haven't gone anywhere.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go help him out.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
My bad. I was assuming that we were on our way to Arthur to handle him.
No, this was basically... Arthur did this, got stuck. The wall came down, and the specters were just like, we can get out now, and started crawling.
What is the gauntlet rating here?
Gauntlet or wall?
I can't pass the wall because I don't know what the wall is.
Okay, it's 8.
Okay. So the gauntlet is 8. This is gonna suck real hard. Okay, I failed.
Okay, fuck it. Felicia will give it a shot then. even though she has no less dice.
Notice this, and he will begin to thin the gauntlet.
Okay. Actually, a smart idea.
Then you guys have dimensional signs. You can lower the gauntlet rating.
I don't have a rote for that. Please come back and try again later.
Damn it.
Some of those
Okay.
friends are a bitch, aren't they?
Now,
I will reduce it by 2.
Okay.
Sweet. Then Felicia will go ahead and try to pull Arthur out. Hey, that should be enough to pull him out. It'll take a minute or two.
Yeah. So after a minute, you guys are slowly able to get Arthur out of the gauntlet.
Yep. She'll relax in the
As-
helmet so that way a giant ass wolf doesn't yank him out.
As Eleanor is going along, since you guys all have Shroud side up, you'll notice that there are meaner looking specters that are starting to swarm around you.
Question.
Yep.
Is the tower only in the Shadowlands?
Yes, it is. And now that you guys are actually there, you can actually see it. It's this big-looking Stygian monstrosity that's reaching up to the heavens. At the very top, you see that the energy of the maelstrom itself is being pulled into it and swirling around it. Like, it's all sorts of wrongness. All sorts of wrongness.
Well, that can't be good. Who's with me in knocking this thing down?
good plan.
When you
hear,
say
"Hurrah!"
that, you notice that one of the wraiths walks over to you and extends a hand for a high five.
Him?
Sweet, Serena will definitely high five that wraith.
Yep.
And Obliviate. Wait, what?
She will high five him to the face with claws. No, joking. Brett,
Yeah.
did we get more than one clip for the weapon for the guns that we got?
The ammunition is not what's letting you affect the wraiths. It's the weapon itself, the glyph on the weapon.
Oh dear God, am I
I'm
hearing?
just asking because of the problem of running out of ammunition.
Yeah.
Am I hearing infinite ammunition for the scene?
No, you've got 2 additional clips.
Oh,
And
okay.
a bandolier of shotgun shells for the shotgun.
Okay.
So we got three clips in total.
Yeah. Alright, so Arthur is finally out. As Eleanor and Michael and Jason and DeSalle look like they're getting surrounded. DeSalle will get off the back and
She would-
will...
Barrelin.
What?
He's 15 foot tall. You don't think a wraith is gonna get pushed out of the way if she just kept going?
They're not wraiths, they're specters, and they're specters that are going to start clawing at you.
Hashtag Obliviate. Get it.
Hashtag get in my belly.
How many of these specters are there, Brett?
In the entire graveyard,
No, that immediately around the bear.
around the bear, there's probably about 10 of them. And there's 3 still running away because of Banshee's scream.
Curious
Okay.
question, Brett.
Yeah.
Shoot, I just lost it. Sorry.
Alright, question then. Do we need to actually roll initiative to clear these specters out, or can we just say...
I think we're taking old initiative.
Brett,
We
So,
can hold the initiative that's currently in use.
I would like to spend a willpower, and I am going to use basically ancestral prayers on a couple of these specters, and redirect their basically I'm going to project rage and frustration against the other specters. Since I know they're already angry, I just want to try and redirect it.
Okay,
Oh,
go ahead and roll it.
Oh shit, he's trying to generate aggro. Okay.
Brett, just so you know, I'm spending a Gnosis and dropping Odorat.
With my willpower, that would be 3 successes.
Okay. You're able to get the 3 specters and 2 other specters that were running away to start attacking the other specters. And the other specters look hella confused.
Just so everybody knows, man, it just got really, really, really stinky. And the beings facing us are at -2. The allies are unaffected.
Crazy question. Last one, I promise. Hello,
Who's acting?
Hello.
Okay, someone first. Your crazy question, then Ken.
I was gonna say, is it is there a doorway into the tower, and if so, is it locked or anything like that?
You guys aren't even close to the base of the tower yet.
All right, I was just trying to see if we could see it.
It's kind of hidden by a mass of trees.
Okay then.
Go ahead, Kim.
Alright, question 1. If a 15-foot wyvern decided to not stop running, could she pass through the specters?
Yeah, you can run through them because they're technically not embodying. If they were embodied, it'd be a different story.
Alright. Wouldn't the other guys have to catch up before they could attack them?
Oh. Well, are you waiting for... Well, if you were not slowing down, the Saul would not have gotten off of your back.
She wouldn't have slowed down.
Okay,
Her plan
then.
I get you to the door and then turn back to
Alright.
attack.
Okay, then the Saul would not get off your back. You are actually going to get hit. Unless you're trying to dodge them, then you can try to dodge them, but since you're running through them, they're going to get attacks on you.
Alright. She'll do her best to soak. What's soak?
You straight stamina. Fortunately, you're not in your breed form, so it doesn't matter. You can soak ag.
How far away are they?
They're she moves 30 feet around, so she's 30 feet ahead.
Okay, so they're not out of gunshot range. Okay.
No.
Okay, I'm back up from what I had.
Alright, so...
What I miss?
Roll your...
I'll catch you up.
Okay.
Alright, so one will swipe at you. It will connect. Another one will connect, and then the other one's going to get... The other one that would attack you is actually going to get grabbed by another Spectre, and they're both going to get flung into the Tempest. Because Tempest Weaving's a bitch when you're angry. Alright, first one is going to deal strength +1 damage. Take 1 ag, you need to soak.
You did it. You did it.
Second one's gonna claw. That's 2 ag, you need to soak. Alright, you stuck that. So the claws, while they are cold, they just bounce off of you. Alright, you're attacking the one that... Is anybody else attacking the specters? Or as I would like to say, drawing aggro?
I am going to attack the specters.
Yeah,
No, you already shot. So...
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I haven't shot. I haven't shot yet. That was for Apecraft's blessing.
Okay. Alright, anybody that's shooting the specters that were attacking Eleanor, going off your current initiatives. So, Finn?
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 successes on that one.
Alright, the 10 gets negated by a 1.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's right, you're -4.
Yeah. Actually, I'm technically -5 because I have another. I
Well,
have
you
another
cannot
factor.
drop. You can actually not drop below 3 on a success. It's a hard and fast rule in the books.
Yep. No, I know. I'm just saying that technically, yeah. But yes, you're right. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4,
4.
5. Yeah, I'm at 4. So 3 carry over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points of damage.
Okay, you shoot through the Spectre. It looks upset and it's now heading towards you. Alright, go ahead and roll. Felicia, you're outside of shotgun range, so you may have to switch to the assault rifle.
She'll go assault rifle for this then.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Yep, she's gonna try to double tap the one that Finn shot at, the one that's now shambling towards us.
Okay.
She's at -1 diff. And... oh, no, wait. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. No specialty.
Okay, you'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. 6, 7, 8, 10. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, you harrow it. It's down, boom, and sucked into the maelstrom.
Alright, sweet.
Finn fist bumps Felicia.
Returns the fist bump. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention, if we're doing standard combat, Felicia will drop to rage again, since there's a lot more specters.
Okay,
how many more specters are there, actually?
there are 5 that have been measured into attacking. The others, there are 8. 2 of them just got dropped, so there's 6. 1 that does not have attacker on it, and the other 5 have specters that are attacking it.
Alright,
Oh wait, no. 2 of them, 1 used Tempest Weaving to grab him and shove him into the Tempest. So 2 of them are gone, so now it's down to 4 specters attacking, and 5 specters defending themselves from the specters attacking.
alright. So Serena's gonna fire the odd man out, I guess. Single shot this time.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll.
Ooh, that's a lot of hits. That's a lot of hits.
That is a lot of hits.
Yep. So
Right, go ahead and roll your damage.
3 ag.
Alright, he's hit. He looks like a piece of just got blown off, disintegrated, and now looks really pissed off. Because unfortunately, specters don't suffer from shock rules.
Ooh, right.
Alright. Anybody else going to be doing any attacking?
Yeah. If there's anything within melee range or within range to run flat out to get in within melee range, Marcus is going to go for it.
Well, the only ones that are technically in melee range are the ones that are attacking other specters. The one that just got nuke blasted is now walking, is going to be moving towards Serena.
And how far away is that one from Marcus?
That'd be about 10 feet.
That's an easy charge range. Okay. Marcus is going to yell an old war cry and charge straight at and shove the spear at its torso when he gets close.
Alright. Go ahead and roll your damage. I mean, not your damage, your attack.
And
No auto successes. It's your dex plus melee.
Okay, that's 8 dice.
I'll roll for you.
He's using the spear so he doesn't get exploding dice.
Exploding dice got sucked up by the one. Sorry. That's 4 successes, though. What's the dice damage on the spear?
Oh. What's the dice damage for a spear?
I've got the right now.
Strength plus 2.
Historically, it's been strength plus 2.
Okay. Strength plus 3. What's your strength?
5.
So that's 10 dice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, congratulations. You harrow it. It just goes into the maelstrom. Alright, is anybody going to be attacking the civil war happening between the specters now?
I will close to melee range if I can. And make
Okay.
an attack.
Yeah, you can close to melee range. It will require you to lose dice if you're actually planning on attacking.
I'll just close at this point. Basically, make myself a target.
Okay, Mitchell, you're the only one I haven't heard from.
I'm gonna wait and let them attack each other as I make my way closer to the end goal.
Okay. And all right.
And Keenby is just flooring it as fast as he can towards
Yes,
where the Rare Bear went.
I remember. Okay.
Finn's going to draw his revolver out with his tail.
All right. You'll see one of the attacking wraiths pull an Agent Smith from Matrix Reloaded, just like shove his hand right into the wraith's chest, the Spectre's chest, and it will all of a sudden look and then look at the other 4 wraiths and start attacking them.
Holy Christ.
Because corruption's a thing. You're gonna see my point of view.
Yeah, if it's just like, well, okay. So as clarification, the 5 specters that are still on quote unquote our side are ganging up on
3.
3? Okay.
Yeah. Because you just took out another one in that turn. So, if nobody else is going to do anything, the wraiths are pretty much going to fight each other until the 3 are gone, and now the 5 are looking around for something else to vent their angst on.
So did the good Wraiths win?
Hopes that they just rage out at each other.
Yeah. Let's see. Fate dice.
I'm sorry.
That's not something you want to see in your fate dice.
Oh boy.
They turn back to you guys and start moving towards you.
Wait, these are the Spectres or the Wraiths?
Spectres. The
Yeah.
Wraiths were like, well, if they're going to do our dirty work for us, then we're going to let them. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh crap, now they're advancing on us again.
Yep. Okay.
So the 5 Spectres... go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to say, are we going back to the top of initiative round if
Yes,
they're
we are.
advancing on us? Okay.
Back to top initiative.
Okay, just making sure nothing else is suddenly going ahead of me. I know it's a weird statement, but you never know.
You're going first.
Okay, I'm going to spend 2 rage for extra actions again, and I'm going to split my dice pool because, but I'm going to be at -2 instead of your -1, or I mean +2 difficulty because of what I'm about to do, -1 because of one of my gifts, so I'm at a +1 difficulty. Splitting my dice pool to 5 on the rifle and 5 on the revolver that my tail just drew. First shot coming from the assault rifle. 3 successes.
Yes. 1. It's 1.
1 success. Sorry, that's it's good enough for government work. That one takes 1, 2, 3, 4 points of damage from the assault rifle.
All right.
And then the second attack from the handgun. It's, 2 successes, so 1 carries over. And 2 more damage from the handgun.
It does not look pleased at all. And you've just gained aggro. Alright, next up is DeSalle, who's currently on the back of a runaway bear. After that, Sean.
After that, according to my recollection, it would be Chinbai.
Okay. Chinbai, you're still moving? Solon,
Yes, sir.
you're still moving and obfuscate with the bear?
Yes. Well, trying to.
Okay. It's probably leaving you behind unless you want to break your audio. Because you've only got 2, you don't have 4.
That's right.
Okay, next up will be Mitchell.
Okay. Do any of them look particularly close and or threatening to, like, which one is the most threatening right now?
You've got one that's closing in on Felicia, one that's closing in on Finn, another one's closing in on Finn. One that's closing in on Tokugawa because he's the closest, because he moved into range. Then you've got one that's moving on Marcus because he moved into range.
Marcus has a big shield. I'm gonna aim for the one that looks closest to Felicia, because if I free her up, she can help somebody else.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll. Ugh, that's not pretty.
One's good enough for government work.
Do what?
One's good enough for government work.
Okay.
Indeed it is.
Man, I am not good tonight.
May need to clean out your dice, just saying. No, we all have those nights. Alright, so you shoot the Wraith, and you shoot the Spectre, sorry, congratulations, you now have aggro.
Go Big Bird, do it.
Sorry, it is called War Chicken form. Thank you very much.
Some of us like to call it the Chocobo.
And the Spectre pulls out a bag of breadcrumbs and a thing of Crisco.
Oh God.
Just kidding. All right.
Are we waving our giant cock around?
Next up, who's next?
I believe it's Felicia.
Yes, it is Felicia.
Okay. All right, so we've got 2 that are closing in on Finn right now, right?
Yeah.
And one
One that's been wounded closing in on Finn. One that's not wounded closing in on Finn. One that's on the guy with the Oni mask. One that's on Marcus, and one that was on you until it took an arrow to the knee, and now it's heading towards Mitchell.
Okay. So what he's gonna do is, again, drop into rage. During the rage round, she's gonna pop the one that's coming after Shoshiro. But right now, we've got 2 baddies coming after Finn. She's going to focus on the one that's already been wounded in the hopes that she can thin that number out.
Alright, roll that beautiful bean footage.
Okay. No way, perhaps blessing, because she didn't have time to reapply it. Oh dear God, she missed! Oh my God!
Whoosh. The soldier missed.
Sorry,
And
Tim.
that was just a bit outside.
Just
sorry.
a bit outside.
Sorry, Tim. No fist bump for you this time.
It's fine. I got rage actions. It'll be alright.
Okay, after him, after Felicia.
After Felicia is Serena.
All right, Serena.
Alright. Which one looks the most wounded?
The one fin that looks like it had holes blown through it.
Alright, well then she'll single shot it.
Okay.
And hey, not so bad.
Not bad at all.
Yep. And so 4 ag to it.
Okay. Boom. It disintegrates.
Yeah. Serena ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Apparently not.
Bustin' makes you feel good.
Next
Well, if you're not
up,
afraid of ghosts, how about these? These are specters. So
let me know when Arthur hits when it hits Arthur. So next up,
Next up after Serena is Eleanor.
Eleanor's running. After Eleanor,
Ping.
all right. Ping is going to close on one of the ones. Actually not going to close. It's going to look at one of the ones that's heading towards Finn. This is why having this much pathos is a good thing. Spend pathos. Oh, wait, yes. That goes away. And the other one on Finn is suddenly caught in a ball of oblivion, as Obliviate is a bitch.
Oh
And
god, someone dropped him! Oh god.
Yeah,
Wait.
it's Ping. He's got 2 5. One's
The best.
puppetry and one's outrage.
Oh, the best part about Obliviate ain't no soap for you, bitch.
Yeah, just take this ag and you're gonna be happy about it.
Oh, I remember playing a Giovanni who had a wraith with Obliviate. Some elder vampires learned the hard way you don't fuck with me.
Yeah, pretty much. So, thankfully for Finn, he no longer has any aggro. The Risen, on the other hand, is now about to take a hurt. After Ping.
Okay. Where are we at in initiative? I'm sorry.
That was Ping and next up.
One law or whatever. I'm
Online?
horribly butchering. Yeah, one lie.
Problem. Alright. So Online's going to try this again. Manipulation Argus. Oh, thank God. So, you see what looks like a tidal wave come out of nowhere and just sweep up the specters, carry them away.
Huh.
Unfortunately,
That
it
was
was a wave of Maelstrom, and they're now harrowing. But yeah.
Brett, as an ST for your NPCs, you now need one of those little staples buttons, so you can just go. That was easy.
yeah, but Finn is going to Finn is going to find somebody for Ping whose name is Pong, just for the obvious joke.
There's a reason why you don't. There's a reason why you don't piss off the Harbingers. That's one of them.
Also, for the edification of others, that level 5 outrage ability it may kick like a bitch, but it practically kills the Wraith doing it. It gives them a darn good chance for the Shadow to take right the hell over.
Yeah, which reminds me, I need to make an angst roll.
Oh hell!
Because he just took 1 permanext. Oh
Has
no!
anybody heard that Boo's on first?
Oh.
Sorry, had to point it out.
Was it failure? Was it a botch? All of a sudden, that everything's calmed down, Ping's eyes change color.
Oh snap!
Oh fuck! Felicia actually says out loud.
The sad thing is that given what, because Ping doesn't have like one of those monstrous shadows. He's got the one that's an asshole. So Ping looks at his allies and starts gesturing at them emphatically. And the other three don't seem to know what to do. At which point
So
Ping
he's
smacks
Biker
one of them.
Undertaker
What?
So he's Biker Undertaker now.
Yeah. So Ping actually will slap Chandu, and the little girl will start crying.
Oh, dick!
King, are you all right?
Ping will look at you. Don't tell me what to do. I'm the one in charge here. You do what I say.
Ha!
All right.
Okay, everyone. Who here can tell what's wrong with him?
Felicia relaxes in a hum so that way she can fucking talk to people.
Everybody's got their backs turned, so they don't see this little white-clad chick walk up. There's a glowing white hand that now gets thrust into Ping because level 5 castigate. There's a reason why it's good.
God, all these level 5 Arkanoid terrifying the shit out of me.
Given the extent of this plot, it has to be this way. And congratulations, Ping is now cleansed of 5 angst.
Dear God.
Ping will snap out of it and look around and start heading back towards the. He'll actually go and hug Chandu. We'll stop crying, and they'll all start heading towards the. If he does, you don't hear it, so because you can't hear how police inspectors talk to each other.
I'm taking the moment to use a prophecy blessing again.
Same.
All right.
I'm gonna attempt to get a better charge out of my capacitors. So, discharge and recharge.
All right.
Still 2. So.
If you need a target, just randomly aim at the tower. That can't go wrong.
Nothing good. Absolutely nothing goes wrong when you randomly aim guns at random buildings. Nothing can possibly go wrong with that.
Especially in the Shadowlands. Whee! And in case you missed it, I have to go in about half an hour.
No problem. So for the, I need a consensus on who's following the bear into the depths of the woods and who's actually going to try to find the base of the tower.
Okay, well, from what I understand, like, the mages are actually needed to handle this situation, and it seems that, like, almost all the mages are going on the bear. Am I understanding that correctly?
Not all of them, because Arthur's still blind.
Okay.
And sorry about missing your thing, Tiger.
Yeah,
if you want Jorno to show up, he can.
Yeah, Serena is not one of the mages needed to help, but she's heading for the tower because getting the mission done is kind of her primary concern.
Right.
Yeah, so, like, because I thought we were all going for the tower, like, Eleanor and them aren't going for the tower?
That's where I'm confused. The last I heard, they were going for the tower.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm kind of lost right now, sorry, y'all.
No problem. Yeah, they are heading to the tower because right now nobody knows any better. As heading to the tower.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Talking to Tiger at that point. As Eleanor has put some distance between them and everybody else, and I need to make the roll for this. Hey Mitchell, this is somebody you'll actually recognize, just not in this form.
Okay.
You remember Chloe, right?
Yeah.
Chloe Masters?
Yeah.
Yeah. She just all of a sudden embodies in front of Eleanor. Because she got killed, and now she's back as a wraith. So, Eleanor, all of a sudden, this red-headed chick in biker leather shows up right in front of you. And her hair is like blowing back in typical angry wraith fashion. Her eyes are glowing black. And she says, "Go no farther."
How far away is the
What?
tower?
What did you say? Sorry.
How far away is the tower?
It's probably another 50 feet away.
How
Yeah.
many?
Serena's gonna. Yeah, Serena's gonna look at.
1 second, I am talking.
Hold on, let Ken talk, please.
I've got a delay. I'm sorry.
Alright.
How difficult would it be to run over her? Just like, keep going.
Do you want a contested strength challenge? Because she is technically in your plane of existence. She does not look hazy at all.
So I'll just go around her.
You'll do what?
I'll just go around her.
Okay. The only person that's going to be able to catch up right now is going to be Solon because she clears about 30 feet around.
Actually,
What about the Ratkin in Krynos form?
You guys were actually fighting. She wasn't. She was
Yeah,
beelining the tower.
Yep, it's still going to take some time for us to catch up.
I have a question. How far away are they?
They are probably about a good 60 to 70 feet away.
Okay.
And they're freezing the way.
Here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop the bow and the quiver because they're not dedicated to me. I'm gonna drop a rage, shift immediately to Corvid, and I'm gonna fly over there.
Okay. I believe Corvid's speed per round is 50 when
35
flying.
miles per hour. 35 miles per hour.
All right, then actually you're gonna catch up in about a round.
Okay.
Because
Cool.
she runs. I was wrong. She runs 30 miles per hour, not 30 feet.
Okay. If he drops the bow and quiver, Felicia will at least pick it up for him, so that way she can hand it back off when he comes back, if he comes back. Dear God, don't die.
Sounds good. All right. Is anybody else got anything they are doing before I handle Eleanor?
Double timing it to try to catch up.
Okay.
Yeah, same here.
Same on
Alright.
Felicia.
Okay. As Eleanor tries to run around it, she will see some kind of black ichor emit from her hand and begin forming a wall around them.
Watch the weaving.
Yeah.
Alright, watch the weaving. Roll it. I will say for a sure fact that both Michael and at least Jason has seen this before. Okay. She is channeling pure oblivion into a wall.
That sounds not okay, guys.
Yeah. Arthur, by the way, would have been double timing with everybody else, but he's running a little slower. The Sal is going to get.
Sorry.
What's up?
I apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Okay. Desal will get off of the bear's back, and oh goody, he succeeded.
Yeah.
You see Desal do something that nobody's ever seen him do before. He places his hands on the ground, and a wall of silver fire erupts right where that barrier is.
Boy. Oh boy, get it.
I'm going to have Desal spend a willpower to contain his docs.
It's a good idea.
Yes. The wall of fire will obliterate the Oblivion. At which point he will pull his weapon off and square off against Chloe.
Hey Brett, even though we can't get to them, are we in a line of sight of them? Can we see them?
No,
Trees.
there's trees in the way.
Okay.
Did that round of magic-y, talky, counter magic-y thing give me time to close in?
Yeah, you've closed in, and all you see when you get there is just a ring of silver fire.
Oh, I can't get in? Or I thought she hadn't completed it.
She had that's right, she hadn't completed it. So you see this. You see the guy in the camo with his weapon drawn, and silver fire basically taking him. Yeah, you kind of need a courage roll for this, or you can spend a willpower and have to roll later.
I'll spend a willpower now, so I don't have to have a chance of running the hell away.
Okay.
I have an action planned actually, if I can do it, or if not, then I guess we do initiative. I don't know.
All right. What are you wanting to do?
What I was trained for.
You're going to backstab the embodied wraith.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise!
Okay.
Flanking bonus.
Yeah.
Nice! Book 6.
Put all those blood points into Dex.
The handsomest Nosferatu she's ever seen.
No, she's actually... Because this is Chloe Masters we're talking about. She's banged Nosferatu before.
Ew.
It's all upside down. Lining.
It's not as bad as V Masters who banged us Medi and he left a piece behind.
So should I
Yeah, go ahead and roll your Dex melee.
+2 dice right for flanking.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet Jesus, yes. Okay, in that case, that's Now, does that apply to the total pool, or does that apply to each attack?
That applies to the total pool, not to each
Okay,
attack.
in that case, that's 11. So each pool's going to be 5, I think. If I have to round them down, otherwise it's 6 and 5.
You have to round them.
Okay,
Yep,
that's
round
5.
down always to the disadvantage of the player.
Gotcha. Okay, burning a willpower, and yes, I know willpower sucks to get back. I'm doing it anyways. Okay, attack.
Also learning to meditate.
Attack number 1. And that is 2 successes, 3, 4, and 5 successes on the first attack. And I am going to roll my damage, which will be 6. Actually, I'm going to spend a blood point also, so that potence is an automatic success, if that's okay.
Okay.
It only works on this one attack. The second attack, it'll be as normal. So that's strength +2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yay! Okay, it's 11 dice actually, because the potence is an automatic success.
All right.
Line it up.
7 damage. Oh no, sorry. 8 total damage on the first attack. Do you want to soak that first before I make my second?
Give me 1 minute. And she gains her benefit from embody. So it's another 2 soak.
Oh, actually, I get one more. I think actually I get one more dice in this.
She soaks 5.
Woo!
Actually, no, I don't get another dice. Never mind.
Well,
Okay,
that was good, apparently.
she soaked 5, so she still takes 3, right?
Yep.
Okay, rolling second attack. Burning willpower. 4, 6. No, it's 5 successes actually. Okay, 5 successes. Moving to damage. That's as normal. Okay, +2, 7, 8, 10. All right. Actually, it's the same thing now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn. All right, that's 4 damage. Well, this did a number on her.
Choke.
Ah, damn it. She did good.
Soaked. And
Damn.
because she's going to take her action now.
And nice knowing you, King
for
Bye.
this.
Hey, you never know.
2, 3.
Oh god, that's a good roll.
She
Congratulations. You are going to spend the next 5 rounds trying to stab her again and failing.
Really?
She
Tempest
bitch
fusion.
slapped it. She bitch slapped him across the face and made him more handsome.
Oh,
Tempest-
she's making me repeat. She's making me repeat the last round of actions, right?
Yes, for the next 5 rounds.
But the first attack is a successful attack.
Keep in mind, you're the only one being affected by this.
She can
She
move,
does
yes.
this and then steps away.
Oh shit! Never mind.
So
Oh.
you're going to be stabbing her for the next 5 rounds.
God damn it.
So am I on the way? Am I there yet?
At the end of this, let me find out first. Jason, Eleanor, Michael.
Did it at least
Any-
look like it pissed her off?
She always looks like she's pissed off.
Oh, I don't think she knows
Michael,
shit yet.
anything you guys are going to...
It's too bad Marcus can't get there until later.
You know what, Brett, finish, please. Thank you.
So, first, going for initiative, Eleanor, then Jason, then Michael. What are you guys doing now?
Oh, I was gonna come running.
Brett, sorry. I'm using upper H to go faster. Maybe shave off a round off of my...
Let me please get to the people that are actually involved in the scene, and then I'll get back to you, okay?
Okay.
Alright. So Eleanor is still running. Michael and Jason, you still on the back?
Yep.
I would assume so. Are we still? Do we still have LOS on Quinby?
Yeah.
Nudge Jason. We want to try and counter that.
Might not be a bad idea.
Working in concert.
It helps to have that dual hermetic, those 2 hermetics working together at the same paradigm.
What's the difficulty?
It is a level 5 ability, a level 5 time ability. So I'm gonna say you're looking at a difficulty 8.
I don't think either of us have time, so we can't.
Yeah, and neither of us have time, so we're kind of SOL on that. Sorry.
Okay. All right. So
Oh,
with you actually leaving, you know there's nothing you can do to defeat it. So
out of curiosity, I'm sorry. If they have Prime, could they counterspell with Prime?
I was just thinking that.
No, the counter magic rules in M20 are you have to have the sphere that is used, or whatever the equivalent would be, and neither of us have time.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry then.
no problem. The only person with time at any significant level is not the kind of person that gets involved in combat anyway.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
It rewards diversity. Counter magic.
Yes.
Just
Okay. So are you guys going to hang on for dear life while the bear keeps running?
Yep, pretty much.
All right, Mitchell, you will arrive.
Is Master still corporeal?
Yes, she is.
Is she still threatening the bear and the bear's riders?
Yes, she is. And you also see that the Nosferatu has appeared and is stabbing thinner.
Okay, I am going to blow a rage, so I can get this all in one go, and I'm going to attempt to pluck out an eye.
I love that combat ability.
So
Did you that deep, man?
She is embodied. It is possible. So, okay.
This is going to be hard for me. I'm going to go ahead and spend a. Can I spend a willpower on a success for this or not? I can't.
I don't think you can spend Osmosis and Rage. You can spend Syndrome. Yes, you can spend a willpower for success.
Okay. If I can spend a willpower for success, then I will do so. And here we go, because I really need some brawl in my life.
Nom, nom, nom.
I got a
Beautiful
success.
roll. Yes, get it.
Okay. You the attack.
It is strength plus 1 damage, so I got a success. I didn't get enough to pull the eye out,
Alright.
but it's still ag damage.
And she'll soak it.
Awesome.
Ooh, she could soak egg. Nice.
Embody. Actually, that's right. Only 3 of the successes count because of embody.
Okay.
Part of being on this. Alright. Finn is burning his rage to move faster. Is anything else doing something?
Fuck it. Felicia will probably also do so. As she's
Alright.
moving, she'll start to slow shift at least to Glabro.
Okay. You will. Alright, so if Finn is doing nothing else but running, he will get there first. However, Eleanor is actually now going to be able to run past thanks to what Sal did. The Sal is now left with Keenbai and Keenbai basically and Shozero. So you see the camo-clad mage, master mage, raise his weapon and aim it at Masters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Holy
So-
dear God, was that his Arte roll?
It's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
No, it's his firearms roll.
8.
Oh, okay.
No, this is his damage roll.
No, I know. I was saying the first roll.
No, I was asking if his first roll was his Arte roll.
No, definitely not.
I
No,
was
he
like,
would have
okay,
ascended.
God,
He would have ascended if that was his Arte roll.
Yeah.
3, 4,
Desal is not an Archmage. I think
Nine.
he's a master.
Okay, so you're a Krakow, and let's see how much she can soak. She's
How
gonna go
much
flying regardless.
How much damage was dealt?
That was 10.
Oh, nice. And she's already
Ooh.
taken 4, right?
5. Yeah, so she soaks 5. So she takes 9 damage, and she is now blown through the trees. Like, you literally hear trees breaking, snapping, and cracking as she gets blown through them. And congratulations, you just made the mini boss hero.
And can Desal break me out of the thing or no?
Let me check his sheet because I think he has no time, and that's not a joke. Yeah, he
Well-
has no time.
Yeah, if we're back in narrative time, like 5 actions is only a few seconds.
Yeah. So we're back in narration. You will, by the time everybody gets there, you'll be done stabbing thin air.
And be like, why was I doing that?
Well, actually, as far
No
as
one's
you're
got time for
concerned-
that.
As far as you're concerned, you stabbed her, and then all of a sudden she's gone, and people are standing around you.
The fuck? He doesn't say that, of course. He just puts his daggers away, re-enters up, and starts making after Eleanor.
Yeah.
Same as he did before.
Yep, now that the squad's all together, I'm assuming they're all just pretty much trying to catch up to Eleanor.
Yeah. All right. Now everybody's trying to catch up with Eleanor. Are you going to stay in Roravis and fly after them, or can you fly in Roravis?
I am in Corvid. I am not in Rara Avis.
Oh, okay, you're in Corvid then.
I am in Corvid.
All right, so you could actually catch up with them before anybody else.
And I will do so.
Okay.
Finn will pop a rage again to move faster to try to catch up.
All right. So is well, nobody else is going to. Keep in mind how much you have.
Yeah, I've been recovering because I never used any of the rage that I used for extra actions. Never got a chance to.
All right, but I mean, how many rage are you popping to run? Because
So
all it's
far
going to
it's
do
been
is give you an extra 30 feet around.
Yeah, I've only used it twice, so
What?
I've only used 2 rage in total for the extra movement.
Okay. All right. As you guys, first of all, to the people that are there first. I don't think Mike is already, but okay. Eleanor, Jason, and Michael show up at the base of the tower, and standing there is Sam, holding this really weird-looking wand.
A what?
Wand.
Oh.
And she just kind of smirks as she looks at you guys. By the way, along the way, for everybody paying attention, the wraiths that were following you have had to scatter to keep specters away. So they're basically off fighting the specters so you guys don't have to.
Can I do something while she's making her little speechy thing?
She's not actually making any speechy things.
Not this time?
Not this time. No, she's looking at you guys with a crazed look in her eyes. Like, severely crazed.
Brett,
Yeah?
Jason's gonna hop off Eleanor, pull his blasting rod out of his belt, look her in the eye, and say, "Mine's bigger."
Okay, I know he's not a Garu or any kind of shifter, but +2 glory.
Brett, those who haven't arrived there yet, there's still trees in the way, right?
Yes.
Can we please hear mine's bigger?
You hear
Please.
carried over the wind. You hear
All
Jason
right.
say mine's bigger, and you hear Arthur just kind of chuckle at that.
By the way, I think Marcus was trying to say something.
What's up, Marcus? Ben?
Hold on. Nah. Really?
What's it come on?
If you're typing, we can't. Like, it'll mute you automatically.
There. Okay. Yay. Okay, I was gonna ask, like 10 minutes ago, if there was anything still near Marcus, or if he's clear to just flat out run.
He's clear to flat out run. There's nothing around him. I've been assuming that you've been keeping with the Joneses.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, Marcus is doing that, doing that thing the vampires can do: run flat out without getting tired.
Why do I get the feeling that on Jason's soundtrack is "The Bitch Came Back"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So, while everybody's running, you see Arthur shift into a silver wolf.
And shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Do.
Okay, just to check, Felicia's gonna look at Arthur for just a few seconds. Does he have a permanent or a temporary rage rating?
No, he doesn't.
She's gonna blink. She's gonna think fucking wizard shenanigans and their bullshit.
Life 4.
I mean, I know. Felicia doesn't know what the life sphere is. She just
Yeah.
knows you turn into a silver fang.
Oh, by the way, Brett,
Yeah.
Marcus is probably automatically burning a blood at this point because he's in the midst of fighting and is needing to kill things. So yeah, that protean's coming into effect.
Alright.
Glowing red eyes. Have fun with that, everyone.
Yeah. So you see that the eyes of the eye, rather, because, wait, do you have the eye patch on that character?
No, he took the eye patch off for combat.
Okay. His eyes are glowing red. Oh, and just so you know, Tiger, I am spending the willpower to simmer. which is not a good thing for Arthur, but hey, he's doing it. So I'm now sitting on 5 docs.
Oh, dear Jesus, we are feeding him all the quint after this. Get rid of that temp shit.
him and DeSalle.
You know it.
Yeah.
Adriana would not mind making a large donation to these two.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. You broke up a
Adriana
little.
would not mind making a large donation to these two.
I can respect that, yeah. Alright, so you've got Jason standing off against Sam. What are Eleanor and Michael doing?
I'm going to take whatever lead Jason goes after because this is his show. And Michael's not exactly a leader type.
A minute. That's good. So, all of a sudden, you guys don't see Master DeSalle. All you see is a scorch mark where his feet were.
What?
Oh dear.
I'm not going to question this anymore. I'm just going to kind of roll with this.
He basically just negated all of his friction.
Did he vibrate through? Did he vibrate? Did he pull a flash?
What?
Did he just pull a flash?
Yes, he did.
Someone's begging to get sent to a paradox realm.
Yeah, I know.
He's gonna
So-
get sent to the. He's gonna get sent to the speed realm. That's where he's gonna get sent.
He's gonna stuck in the
It's
speed
probably a
force.
fucking Horizon realm. Oh god.
So he just takes another 5 docs.
Hey, remember, DC is a thing, so the Speed Force is also a thing.
Yeah. Alright, so
Needed a minute.
so as Jason's facing off against his worst enemy, he feels a hand on the back of his shoulder and a whoosh as Master Sal shows up behind him. Hey, that's Professor Zoom, not Dr. Zoom. You gotta be respectful. The Sal, not the Gall, but yeah.
Oh, DeSalle, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was thinking of France and shit.
Are there any other targets or just Sam?
Just Sam. The door to the tower is closed and shut. So Sam's gonna look at Eleanor and look at Jason and say, "Another one of your whores, I see."
Rude, first of all. Second of all, no. Third of all, go fuck yourself.
I get more pleasure out of that than I did from you. I ever did.
Cool.
Oh, wild talent. Wild talent.
Should you roll egg damage for that burn?
No.
Yeah, guys, it's cool. Jason's gonna look her in the eye. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to live up to being, like, having all your whole stuff by demons in some fucking warehouse somewhere.
Maybe I'll show you what that's like.
Let's try.
And
Better make
she's
it
going to
try.
spend a dark faith, and she's going to transform into beast form. So basically, she goes equivalent of a demonic version of horde form.
Oh,
I see how this is gonna be.
coming for that ass. All right.
Question: is she still holding the item?
Yes, she is.
Okay. Please. How long until we can make it there?
All right.
Yeah.
The people that are using Rage for Speed will be there in 2 turns. Mitchell will be there in 1 turn.
Okay, so Felicia will be there, and fuck it, Felicia will drop. She'll drop a rage.
Okay.
I'm assuming Marcus will be there in 4.
Yeah. Everybody else. Well, Arthur will be there. Arthur and Marcus will be there in 4. Everybody else will be there in 5. Which would be, at this point is just Tokugawa.
What
Sorry,
about
man.
Johnny?
What, Kim?
He moves half as fast as the slowest person here.
Oh, Johnny.
Brett,
Johnny's,
can you?
Johnny's telling him that they want to go boot some head.
Brett?
Yeah.
Can you let those of us know that who might be not there but in range of a gunshot that can actually see them? That there might be a difference in rounds in which that we can act on.
There's a lot of trees around this place.
We don't have to be
You're in the middle of a graveyard park.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just saying when we can actually get a line of sight, can you let us know in
Yeah, I'll
case
let you
there
know.
is a difference?
I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so everybody's going off the same initiative. I need to roll initiative for Sam.
Oh joy, I get to move the initiative around. Please be something under 8.
87.
I'm going to take advantage of the fact that Marcus has
14.
no celerity to go get something to eat.
What's her dex?
It's 4.
What's her wits?
It's 4 with a spec in cunning.
I hate you so much.
I don't mean to be an asshole, but does she have increased dex for her essentially Zulo form?
No, she has increased strength and stamina.
Okay.
Everyone from Michael, so 10 and below, need to drop their number by 1. Or raise it, so it'd be, sorry. Make the number bigger, you're going lower on the initiative, sorry.
Okay. All right. So, for those who are in range, being Jason, Eleanor, DeSalle, Michael, and Sam, I'm guessing DeSalle's going first.
Yeah, DeSalle is definitely going first.
All right.
Boy. Oh boy.
Hey, you know your favorite route, Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah, your master just used it on her
Yay.
with 4 successes.
Is it Friction's Curse?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
As a
good.
matter of fact.
I'm gonna add to it. I'm gonna close my turn.
That's everyone's favorite rope, though, when they're a mage.
Yeah. Hey, I can't do anything to you really, but if you do stuff to me, you're gonna suck for it. Alright. So she's basically, when she takes an action, she's gonna take 3 acts. Okay. Who is next?
That's there.
Eleanor. What's the bear doing?
Is Eleanor next?
What?
Eleanor is next, yes.
Yeah.
So, Sean, you want to keep it on, or?
Would Michael have jumped off?
Yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. This is about to be a throwdown. I don't like getting into throwdowns.
Alright, Eleanor's gonna go behind her back and bite her.
Alright, so you're gonna run around her and try to bite her in the back.
Imagining fucking 15-foot bear just pretty much having to like lean down and like nibble at her.
Well, she also sprang up about another 3 feet, so she's about 9 foot tall now.
Eleanor's like 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll be able to get behind her and bite her, so go ahead and roll your attack.
Let's. One moment. Eleanor doesn't remember how to bite.
What?
Because amnesia, we have to look up what the...
If that's with no bumps then. That one success. Does this count as flanking?
I mean, I think bites are Card bites.
Bites are diff 5.
Diff 5? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But, what's the bonus for flanking? Because there's 2 people in front of her and a giant bear behind her.
I don't think about that. No.
It would be a -2 diff, I think.
Flanking wouldn't really apply because they're not engaged in
Combat.
They have to be engaged in combat with her, like shooting her or hitting her with swords. Basically, they would have to be in the range of this person.
Okay, what's the damage on a bite?
Should be straight +1.
Yeah, unless for all Rhino specifically gives you that bonus, like Hispo does.
No.
4 damage?
4 egg.
4 egg?
Okay. She's going to roll the soak. Oh, that's right. Doesn't take away on.
Yep.
She soaks it. You bite something that tastes horrible, like absolutely disgusting. Because infernal armor for the win.
Ooh. Can we hear the sounds of battle?
Yes,
For those
you
of us
can.
that are. Okay.
Those of you that are close enough, you can hear roar. Ew.
Okay, yeah, if we can hear the sounds of battle, I think Felicia's gonna, as she's running, start to shift into Brinos.
Okay. Slow shift.
Yep.
All right. Next up in the order, Condescendi.
After Eleanor, it's Michael, I guess.
All right.
Shit. I'm holding to back up Jason on mutual casting if he needs it because I can't really do combat with the given situation.
Right. All right. Then is it Sam next or Jason?
It would be Sam. Technically, Sam goes before me. Sorry.
No problem.
I had to put
All
an
right.
arrow out and then put that bitch.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Sam is going to motion with the scepter and go flat 3. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's
Is that a botch?
that's a botch. Because you have no idea. So she's gesturing with the wand, and she accidentally hits the bear with it, and it breaks.
Anticlimactic.
That saves me an action.
This really was supposed to be a much longer, much more brutal scene, and yeah. So she all of a sudden transforms back into herself, and she looks absolutely pitiful.
Can I take my held action?
What are you doing?
Well, she's much easier to kick the shit out of when she's not a raging demonic monster. So, can I take out a loan on my can of Kung Fu whoop ass?
Sure. It'll
All
be.
right.
You'll have to pay back at interest though.
What was that, Brett?
So it'll have to be paid back at interest.
Oh, boo.
Hey, Brett.
Yeah.
Since I go right after him, can I use the magics to increase his kick shittiness? Or his
Yes.
kick acid?
Yes, I
Sweet.
believe you can.
I need to teach you a rote. Hot shotting.
Oh. Oh. Sorry, but hot shotting's glorious.
It is. I don't have time to cast it right now. I'm too busy whooping ass. So, Are you? Yeah, Tiger goes after me, so it'd be on my next attack. So Dex plus martial art. Where is it? 8. And then I have -2 to my diff because of my wonder, and this will be lethal damage.
All right.
You know, if ones won't, like ruin my day. It's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 will roll over.
Oh, this is a forces effect, right?
No, this is a punch and earn.
The effect is the bracelets lowering my diff and making it lethal. So it's forces entropy. It's really weird. Strength plus 3 rolled over. So 4 lethal.
She'll soak 1.
Awesome, eat 3 lethal.
So you just straight up just smack her. All right.
Pretty
What's
much.
Jason doing now that the worst fear of his entire life is basically a helpless bitch?
I don't know, probably just berate her. Because he can't do much good. And also won't do much that won't kill her as a Defandi.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and roll to hit her.
Dex Brawl, right?
Yep.
Alright. I got 1 success, so strength, right?
Yep.
It is straight strength.
Oh shit! It's fucking great. Love it.
Hey, can I roll Arete to increase the effect of that if she doesn't soak it?
Yes, you can. Well, how many successes did you get?
1.
Okay. So
1.
she'll soak it.
Damn it.
It was a valiant effort, Tiger. You did.
All right.
Hit her.
So, Mitchell, you arrive, and you see this chick that's just looks like she got smacked, and there's a broken wand sitting next to her. She is, by the way, appearance 5, crazy hot.
Okay.
See, that's that bullshit.
Is there a safe space behind her?
Like, literally, her appearance spec is crazy, HAWT.
Is there a safe space behind her?
You see Eleanor is actually behind her, yeah.
Okay. Is there are what, 3 or 4 of them? I'm going to fly down and shift back into Hamid
Okay.
and pull out my fan and point it and say, "This must stop." That is my action.
Broke up on that, man. Sorry, what'd you say?
I'll fly over and land in Hamid and pull out my fan and point it menacingly at her and say, "This must stop." That is the entirety of my action.
Okay.
And then she says, "You know what? You're right." And then she walks out.
Okay. Top of the round, DeSalle. Because he can't stand to see somebody helpless get beaten.
Motherfucker gonna make this an honorable fight and shit.
Fight nothing.
And when I say honorable, I mean we're all gonna run in and jump the shit out of her gangland style.
I don't think he'd be fight.
Okay. DeSalle reaches out and brushes a finger across her forehead and shuts off her mind. So she just collapses.
I maintain that Staples button, Brett.
What?
I maintain you need that Staples button stat, Brett. Just for the Mage, Venue ST should always have it on tap. Or now Tiger's going to have to get it. Dunk.
Yeah.
That was easy.
This should have been so much worse than it was.
Should have. I know. I was waiting for all that ag.
Yeah.
I was waiting for Obliviate left and right.
All right.
That's
So
why I was
everybody-
waiting for somebody's head to go flying.
Everybody now is up. They see this unconscious chick with a broken wand sitting next to her. Anybody shifting into Hamid or anything like that?
Nope.
All right.
Yep, so, like,
However, while nobody's looking, Finn does holster the revolver.
Okay.
And if we enter, I'll send you a message on what he does when they pass.
Okay. If you go down to pick up the wand, you actually don't see it anymore.
yeah, fair enough.
It's called Dead Hands.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
Never mind. Then I don't holster the pistol at all. Then if
Hold
it's
on,
just
guys.
gone, it's
Hold on, yeah, I think Kim wants to say something.
So, Eleanor gonna lay down next to the unconscious person and puts her paws on top of the person.
Alright, so Eleanor is basically making sure that chick can't get up. So you guys get up and Tower is still there. And Arthur is in his wolf form and really doesn't want to get any more paradox. There's still a tower that is sucking in specters.
Well,
Have I arrived yet?
Yeah, you're there.
Okay.
Everybody is now there. Yay.
We did.
When Felicia gets there, she'll relax in Hamid again so she can talk to people. God, it's so much easier when there's other Garu. But, she'll look down at Sam and she'll say, "Is this what we came here for?"
Partially.
Out of character, did I hear no shit?
Oh, I said partially. I don't know if it showed up or if you heard it.
Okay, sorry, I didn't catch that. But she'll just be like, "All right."
What then is left?
I don't know if I have the ability necessary to remove this. So kind of look around and
You see DeSalle is rummaging through his backpack.
Yeah, Felicia will just kind of say out loud, "What? We don't have Ghost C4?"
At that point, DeSalle will actually start pulling out shape charges that have glyphs on them.
Yes. Felicia will say out loud.
Good. Entryway at all this door?
Yeah, there is an actual door at the base of it. However, you have to be in the Wraithland Center. Because it's only in the Shadowlands.
Gotcha.
Brett, I'm gonna take, since I'm not having to hold it in reserve, I'm gonna take the 2 of the 3 tasks that was given to me and replenish 2 that I was missing from a previous scene.
Sounds good. Alright. And... Oh, that's not it. DeSalle will slowly step into the Shadowlands.
Is that so?
Are you asking that in character? Because
yeah.
we're technically in
Finn
social. Yeah.
is actually going to ask in character if he'll nod down at her and go, "Do we want her dead?"
No. In this case, murder is a short-term solution to a long-term problem, so we do not want her dead.
Yeah. From what I understand, these guys, and she'll point at the assorted mages, these guys got to do something specific with her.
Arthur doesn't want to be stuck in wolf form any longer.
Yeah,
And
Finn's,
Arthur will transform back into his human form.
Finn's going to remain in Rat Krynos form.
Well, you know you can't really speak in that, right?
You squeak, you don't speak.
Actually,
Yeah.
hold on
He
one
can
second.
say
You're-
one-word statements like "grr" and "angry" and
No, hold on.
Yeah.
I can shift my voice box. Stamina
nice.
words.
I have a question.
I don't have to spend a willpower. Actually, I have form mastery, and one success is all I need.
I have a weird question, actually.
Alright, what?
This crazy person who we just saw turn into a demon and then got turned back and is now pinned down. We know she's a mage. This is like me asking out a character. We know she's a mage. Does she seem to have any, like, other than the broken one, does she have any items on her person, like a component pouch, anything like that? I'm not trying to be all D&D here. I'm serious.
No,
like-
actually, I mean, it's a legitimate question when it comes to mages. However, she uses Clepodic spheres, which are based off of Dark Faith.
Damn it.
Yeah, when you ask what, yeah, Nafani Paradigm is just fuck you got mine. If
Yeah.
that's what you're trying to figure out.
Well, I was
It's pretty much get up in that ass, get up in that ass.
Well, I wasn't trying so much to find just a random magical thing. I was trying to find what she had that kept that kept Chloe in check.
Because the thing that's broken on the ground.
Wow, that answers that.
Yeah.
She's currently unconscious, correct?
Yes, she is. You have mines here, right?
I do. I have mine too.
Roll your Arete.
6, 9, and 9.
Okay. Yeah, somebody reached out and shut off her mind. Like, her brain still functions to maintain her body, but her mind is just off.
so she's just comatose.
What, Sean?
So she's basically just comatose.
Yeah.
Right. Well, she is comatose. I have a question for you because with Spirit 2 and Mind 1, you can conceal an avatar. Could I conceal her avatar from herself?
You technically, it's not Spirit 1 to do that. In order, you'd have to have Spirit 4 to basically yank somebody's avatar out of them and shove it in a box.
Well, I don't want to necessarily take it away. I just want to hide it from her.
Alright,
Mental-
well,
her mind.
there's actually a more permanent solution that's about to happen. So,
Okay. I didn't know
um,
if we had the people with us to permanently solve it or not. So.
that's gonna happen with you. So anybody that's watching the Shadowlands, because you guys all still have Shadowlands up, you can see that DeSalle is placing those charges in specific places on the tower. At which point, Ping will walk up and look down at the unconscious woman. That seems rather simple.
Yeah, it's pretty anticlimactic, honestly.
So what do we do with her now?
Cut her off from her magic permanently.
And then what do you do with her?
Transducing.
He'll nod his head. It seems that I'm not needed anymore. At which point he'll turn and start walking off towards the south. he'll stop briefly and say, maybe we'll see each other again if you choose to peek beyond the veil. Or beyond the shroud, sorry. And he'll continue on. Arthur just looks around and is like, well, we should he's gonna actually start checking people for wounds. Did anybody take any damage?
Nope. Not one single person in the entire event.
I know. It's pathetic, isn't it?
We got lucky.
They try to hurt Eleanor.
If you want
What?
people to die and get a venue wipe, you actually have to go to the Guru venue for that.
I don't know, man. I'm here right now.
Don't give them ideas.
I want ideas. Let's do it.
Because, I mean, we got Felicia, we got Finn, and we got the bear here. I mean...
All right,
And
guys.
Michael.
New plan. As you're a Guildglinger, Black Spiral show up. Roll initiative.
No, they're our allies, remember?
They're your allies.
Arthur's gonna look at the Sal. So, I haven't heard you say anything, Marcus. Are you typing while you're trying to speak? Ben?
You're not muted on the Hangouts, but try checking your mic settings.
Yeah. If that doesn't work, maybe try refreshing. That can help.
Or changing your mic settings in the settings sometimes.
He
that
just
works.
dropped.
That also works. We'll see. We'll be back in a sec.
Eleanor will slow shift to Urson form instead of Krynos.
So you're going into bear.
Yes. But still with her paws on top of the chick.
Arthur's going to look at the group, and then DeSal's going to pop back out from the other side of the shroud. Ben, speak to us.
Speak can be hard.
Ben, we're not hearing you.
Yeah.
It's probably your mic.
Speak for a minute.
Okay, can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Hey, what'd I miss?
We all died. We're all creating new characters now.
Yep.
Awesome.
But
Lone Survivor. Fuck
awesome
yeah.
real shit. It's from what I'm hearing. The Saul is planting charges around the tower. Eleanor has now become a bear and is now just sitting on top of Sam.
Let me guess, you guys whacked the boss in like 2 rounds, didn't you?
Yeah.
Actually, the very first. She botched on trying to use her super mega artifact and broke it.
That's awesome.
And
I
immediately
don't feel
turned back
bad for
into
being mostly left out of the fight now. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. Like I was hella disappointed too. I was like, all right.
It's like she goes form of the beast and infernal armor. Everybody's like, "Oh shit!" So and then she whacks her own weapon and breaks it, and like, "Oh, that sucks."
It was glorious. I was so ready. I was gonna do some crazy bullshit.
Now the question is, I guess the question that I was hearing before my microphone started working again, and I figured out what's wrong. My web browser is just shitting the bed right now.
Ooh,
Okay.
what browser are you using out of curiosity?
Oh, Firefox.
Oh, yeah, no,
There's
Firefox is
your
awful.
sign.
If I used Chrome, it'd be even worse. If I used WaterFox, it would also be worse. I wouldn't even get to use Google Hangouts then.
Okay.
Paradox works fine for me.
If I use Internet Explorer, then I'm just an idiot.
Oh, yeah, no, don't lower yourself.
What about Safari? I like Safari.
Maybe we
Let's
should
go back into character.
so we can talk about
All right,
this
everybody back in. Kim,
Sorry, I think-
Okay. So this is still not a character question. It's gonna it has relevance on what Marcus is gonna say.
Alright.
So we're all just kind of trying to decide what to do with the big boss lady.
Oh no,
Oh,
they've
we
already
already
decided.
Yeah.
know what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, the shifters have already asked, do we need to kill the bitch? And the mage was like, no, don't.
Bad idea.
All right.
Solution, no problem.
In that case, Marcus is not going to offer any advice in that arena.
Okay.
Although he is thinking, he has this thoughtful look on his face, and then just shakes his head like, no, that's probably a bad idea.
Kim, what were you saying?
Oh, I don't remember.
Sorry. All right. So after he's done saying the charges, Sal will step out. Like immediately out of the Shadowlands and say, we should go.
Eleanor will pause and wait patiently for somebody to toss the unconscious person onto her back.
Arthur's gonna put the unconscious person on your back.
Finn's gonna watch their backs while they extricate themselves from the area as he basically walks backwards, watching their backs.
Yep,
Alright.
Felicia will be pretty much right next to Eleanor, and Felicia doesn't know the effect that was cast on her. She just knows bitch got knocked out. So ready to action. If she wakes up, she gets shot in the kneecaps.
Yeah, Marcus is going to be flanking Eleanor alongside Felicia.
King Buzz already heading back to the Ecto 1.
Okay, we're so violent.
Just make sure you don't cross the frames.
You see, Desal is, because Ari had to leave, Desal is basically helping Serena get clear. As you guys all get back to the quote-unquote Ecto 1, you hear crack, boom, and the tower just splinters and starts raining down in the Shadowlands.
Okay, Felicia, as she's walking out, she kind of just says to everyone, "No one turn around."
Yeah. Cool.
Marcus doesn't even look.
Keenby is already sitting on the Ecto 1, just like looking at it and watching.
Finn's watching it shatter as he's walking backwards, watching their backs.
Wait. The vampire watching an explosion?
No.
Yeah.
That
sorry.
reminds me. Roll your urge.
Yay!
Roll courage.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're talking to the vampire, not the.
I'm looking. I'm trying to see where my virtues are. Here we go. Okay. Do I just roll my courage at difficulty 6?
Yeah, as long as you've got
There.
if you have courage 5, you don't need to roll.
Nah, it's 4.
Okay, yeah, roll.
I got a success.
Okay, you're able to resist Fox Frenzy.
Would have been beautiful. Oh my god, why did that dude just jump out of the bus?
Why is he running around screaming his head off? Oh, fire!
As they get further away, Finn will slow shift down to Hamid.
Alright.
Once they actually get to the Ecto 1 and load Kamato's girl into the car, Marcus is going to offer Felicia a cigar.
Fuck it, Felicia will take the cigar.
Have a cigar, you're gonna go far.
Oh, sorry, Kent, what's up?
Once you guys unload the unconscious person from her back, Eleanor will wander off.
Alright.
Are you
Arthur's
guys
going to... Oh, sorry, what?
Are you guys gonna head to the museum? It's the thing.
Well, no, this can't happen there. This has to happen in place of the Hermetic Paradigm. So, we're going to Observatory.
I guess that means
Hermetic paradigm. What was it?
Well, are we back in the physical realm yet?
We've never left the physical realm. It's just that you guys had weapons that allowed you to hit things that were in the Spectre realm.
Oh, so to any mortal observers, we were just dancing around like idiots.
Pretty much.
With
Fortunately,
a
thanks to Serena and also thanks to the Seat of Justice, Roger Crispin, nobody was nearby at all.
Hey,
Oh, good.
Keen
Even
Bai
if
is
they
going.
had been, they would have thought we were filming a movie.
Keen Bai is going to take whatever opportune moment presents itself to slip back down a manhole cover as soon as no one's looking,
All right.
and immediately start frenziedly texting D-Rains.
Yeah, D-Rains is your text back. You're going to see says, "What the fuck did I tell you about hanging around with those weird mage people?" Fuck, cracker ass cracker.
The Pones beatings will be real in the sewers
Michael
later.
will fire up his moped and get ready to take off.
Oh my god, he has a moped.
Yes.
Is it red and black?
All right, so
Now,
since Serena's gone, Arthur's going to drive the ambulance. I'm guessing that Jason's going to be driving the H-Mobile.
Yep.
All right. One thing Arthur will do is walk over to Buccarati and say, "Mr. Buccarati, thanks for your help. Your guys helped out a lot. Is there anything that you need help with getting this shit sorted out?"
I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean. What things need sorted out?
The remaining specters, the possibility that Malfian's still waking up.
I'll continue investigating it and let you know.
Alright, just let me know. At which point he's going to motion to Tokugawa. This is Tokugawa Fang. He's something of an expert on wraiths as far as my people go. He's going to motion to Johnny. This is Jonathan Buccarati. He's an expert on wraiths when it comes to the vampires. So you two need to exchange contact info.
And Tokugawa would give him a card. It's pretty simple. It's just a cell phone number, and then a address for a Shinto shrine.
And Johnny would just hand him a somewhat ornate that just says his name, Antiquarian, and then his phone number in a raised black font.
Okay.
Pleasure meeting you.
Let me know if I can be of assistance.
He'll nod and I guess start thumping off to Johnny things.
Okay, so from this point on, this is going to be mages only because you guys are going to come out the paradigm if we take you to the observatorium.
We could probably start a social with everyone else getting back to the museum somewhere else.
Yeah. Arthur is actually going to walk to each person, then to Shosuro, to, well, King Bai banished like a bitch, to Felicia, to Marcus, and thank each of them personally for helping out with the Wraith situation.
Keen Bai's already gone. You don't want that attention.
I know, that's why I said, well, King Bai vanished like a bitch, and Eleanor went bearing off into the woods.
It's just the bare necessities.
But everybody else will get a thank you from Arthur before he takes off in the Ecto one.
Adriana, Eleanor already wandered off.
Hey, by the way, Brett, I'm gonna send you a message real fast on Facebook. I'm not trying to be a dick.
Finn's gonna ask if he can hold on to the assault rifle.
Arthur's gonna be like, I just, found those, so I'd make sure you saw off any serial numbers and wipe down any fingerprints, because the owners may come looking for them.
They'll never find them.
Yeah, what we did was definitely a flaw. I'm just gonna let you know.
Oh, sorry, Brett, I just had to let you know.
Okay.
Shosuro will bow politely to everyone assembled and say, "Thank you for including me on your adventure." And then he'll pat Felicia on the back and look at her and say, in a very, with a very serious face, but in a very odd tone, "We need to talk later." And then walk back to his motorcycle.
Before Shosuro leaves, Arthur is going to grab a coin out of his pocket, channel it, and then hand it to you. The coin is now Gnosis.
Oh, cool.
Let's see. I've actually got those two unarmed troop transports, right?
Yeah.
Would it be possible for Marcus to call for a ride for whoever wants to go back to the
Museum? Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
All right. I asked because his mercenaries aren't on the sheet yet.
Okay.
All right, so Marcus will pull out his Nokia brick.
Right.
Would anyone like a ride?
All right. Arthur will make a Gnosis coin for Felicia and for Finn as well.
And he'll bow and thank him.
Yeah.
Still salute and thank him.
So basically, you guys are treated like a one-shot Mother's Milky Tear, where you just can make a Gnosis roll to suck the Gnosis out of it.
Cool. Okay, nice.
Is there a time frame limit on it, or is it basically until it's used?
It's tasked straight from a node. Like the node actually produces this as tasked, so it's permanent. Once you use it, it's gone. But
until it's used, it's permanent.
Exactly, yeah. Until you use it, it's coin.
So it works kind of like a talent. Okay, cool.
All right. Let's see. Arthur's going to look at Finn before he leaves and says, "By the way, I got a tip from somebody. You need to take that phone and like burn it. Get yourself a burner phone. Get rid of that phone. Yeah, just do it quickly."
Actually, and Social will hear this in turn. Actually, would you mind accompanying me somewhere before we do anything else?
Who are you
talking to?
Mr. Finn.
Okay.
Okay.
I can help you solve your problem.
Sure.
And he'll pull out a business card and scribble something on the back. Meet me at this address in half an hour if you can.
Okay. We will.
Very well, everyone.
He'll nod to Shosuro and get in the Ecto-1 and drive off.
And for anyone who wants to go to the museum, a large Russian-looking armored personnel carrier pulls up, and Marcus opens the door and allows anyone to step inside that wants to go.
Oh gosh, I should probably just.
So it's two people in the sewers.
Oh, someone joined me? What?
Yeah, Finn jumped in the sewers.
By the way, the Bonars found you all initiative.
Finn, you may notice the corpses of a few rats on the way. Sorry.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
Goddamn
I just hear smiling Jack going, "Ah, you filthy rat sucker. That's okay, everybody does it."
Hold on. Wait a second. Tracking him would be rather easy.
Nope. Well, yeah, from the first few corpses, yeah.
Yeah, rat can have a rather nasty set of nose on him.
But Omph actually does work on scent, by the way. Because it's a mind effect.
Yep.
Anyways, I'm going to drop and await a appropriate scene.
Alright. I can actually probably bring in Dimitri since he's done for the day. And I didn't get any.
Dimitri's not going to be invited to the observatory.
No.
Oh, you mean for the social? Okay. Alright, never mind.
Dimitri
Oh my
walks
God.
into the observatory. Hey, remember the pogroms? Lols. Scoreboard.
No. That's going to be when he introduces the suits. He'll be like, "Hey, I'll give you guys the suits. I just want to hear a you were wrong and I was right."
That's when
All
all
right.
the
Anyway, let's try to get this done because I know people need to go.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. So everybody heads to the observatory. Adept Jones is going to be waiting when you guys get there because Arthur would have called ahead. They take Sam, who's still unconscious, and they bind her in iron chains and then carry her into a ceremonial room. Arthur is going to look a little disappointed at this because he still hasn't figured out how to cure Nathandism. Master DeSalle is going to ask Jason if he wants to work in concert to help Gilgul, his mortal enemy.
Jason's going to look very conflicted, and then he'll just say, "Yeah, I should probably see this through."
Alright. So, with DeSalle behind Sam, Adept Jones to one side, and then Jason to the other side. Roll Rite, entering High Ritual. There's 1. 2, 3.
If they want further aid, Tokugawa would offer.
4. Adept Jones. 1, 2. 3. 4, 5. Alright. How many did you get? Difficulty 8.
Difficulty 8. The first one was 3. The second one was 2.
Okay, so everybody got 4 or 5. So she wakes up just in time to feel her avatar shred as pure prime energy emits from all 3 of your hands. She looks like she's absolutely losing her mind. At which point, Sal. Two. 3, 4. DeSalle summons a prime fireball into his hands. That's huge. He's going to look at Jason to do the same.
Okay. What's the difficulty?
It's a level 3 rote plus 1 for prime.
So that'd be 7.
7. And Adept Jones, who failed, is going to just say, well, no, I guess I won't.
I got 4. I got into ritual.
Okay. Alright, so you summon another holy fireball, and he'll say on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, and boom. You do it at the same time?
Yep.
She incinerates. And you hear Arthur in the corner puking the pastrami on rye that he had earlier out. At which point, DeSalle will stand up and walk over to Arthur, pat him on the back, and say, I know what you're wanting to do. You It's a worthy goal. Until you can do it, however, there's nothing else that can be done. At which point he'll look around and say to all, because there would be a full gathering. There's no way this was going to happen without all the hermetics in the building there. This is a lesson. For those that fall, that descend, there is only one answer. Destruction. The well cannot be allowed to be poisoned any longer. Let this serve as a reminder. We must be vigilant against the Nefandi. Good night. Good night. At which point he will walk off. He's going to go home to his node and get rid of his docks for the next 2 weeks. Arthur's going to walk over to Jason and hug him.
I could really use a drink right now. Or
Tell you
maybe
what, why don't you go to the museum, meet up with our friends there, and get drunk as hell?
I don't really want to see anybody else right now.
Alright, let's go to my sanctum.
That'll work.
Alright. So, Arthur's going to look over at Michael and then look at Jason. Is Michael cool to come with us?
Yeah, if he wants to.
Alright.
Tokugawa is gonna look around and make sure this woman didn't become a wraith. That was a rather violent death.
It was a rather violent death. She did not become a wraith. It looked like she was about to, and then some kind of tendril of silver energy grabbed her and just ripped her into pieces. It was not a pleasant death. It was not a pleasant after death.
That's fine, he just figured it wouldn't be any better if she was just running around as an incorporeal monster instead.
Yeah. So, Arthur's going to drive Jason and Michael to his sanctum, where he is going to burn through about 10 of his quintessence, 10 of his tasks to get rid of his docks. And then he's going to walk over and get alcohol for people.
Really,
And
just
what?
Michael doesn't. Really, just Jason. Michael doesn't drink.
He's actually going to come back with a bottle of Glen McKenna, aged 35 years, set down in front of Jason, and then he's going to pat him on the shoulder, and then he's going to go rinse his mouth out because he had puked. And that's going to do it for the scene. We can people who want to go to social can continue social. I need to use the bathroom, and yeah. So let me know what's going on. I've got stuff to do. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another edition of Hong Kong House of Cards. Hey, we had a plot solved with no actual PC death. Can you imagine that? Have a good night.